featuring the Wylie Pure Gold Band. Keeping you clued in on all the action, Andy Penny, Ryan Holmes, and field reporter Brian Hobbs. And your Wylie Bulldogs under the leadership of head coach Clay Martin. Live right now on 101.7 The Raider. This is Wylie Bulldog football.
Well, the calendar has flipped. We are in December. Merry Christmas, Bulldogs, purple and gold. And guess what? Your Wylie football team is still on the field. It's the state quarterfinals, the Region 1 final in Class 5A Division 2. 8 teams remain on the trek for the Class 5A Division 2 state championship, and one of those is the Wylie Bulldogs. Tonight, the state quarterfinals, the Region 1 finals. We're at Tarleton University Memorial Stadium in Stephenville. It's the Wylie Bulldogs at 10-3 against the Argyle Eagles at 13-0. Welcome in, Bulldog Nation. Glad you're with us tonight for this UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football. I'm your play-by-play host tonight, Andy Penny, for game number 14. Hey, there's not many teams left in the state of Texas playing a game number 14, but one of them is the Wylie Bulldogs. 10-3 on the year, the District 2 5A champions. They're winners of 8 in a row as they get ready for tonight. On the other side, the home side tonight, the Argyle Eagles, and let's give credit where credit is due. The Eagles, 13-0 on the year. Obviously, they've won 13 in a row coming into tonight with a 13-0 record. The district champions out of District 3 5A Division 2 and the number 1 ranked team in the state on the field. All you ask for is an opportunity, and the Bulldogs have that opportunity tonight. 48 minutes of football over the next 3 hours of real time, and we're glad to bring it to you again here on Wylie Bulldog Productions and YouTube, this academic UIL broadcast. Kickoff is at the top of the hour. We'll get you ready between now and then for the state quarterfinals. Glad to bring in the entire group. They've made the state quarterfinals too. We just get to ride this thing, hitch our trailer to this Bulldog Nation run, and it's been a fun one. And the guy to my right-hand side, your color analyst for Wylie Bulldog football, it's Mr. Ryan Holmes. Hey, man, welcome into state quarterfinal playoff football, my friend.
Man, it is great to be here. It's good to be in a place with a lot of purple on the field. Again, great to be playing December football, having a Santa Claus hat on our playoff T-shirts and all the things. And so it's great to be here. It's great to talk to some of the kids this week, the excitement they have in themselves, and knowing they belong here. You know, that's the biggest thing that you need to understand when you get to this place. I was talking to a guy down on the sideline. He said, when you get to this place, you're both pretty good. And that's what I love about where we are and how we've gotten here. Different ways. We had a blowout, we had a tough one, and then another tough one. And now tonight will be another one of those. And I think everything that we've had leading up to tonight, all those other games and all the things that we've been through, is going to help prepare for this project tonight as we get close to the end of the semester of that first semester this year.
That's been my favorite question all week long. Is Argyle good? Are they good? Are they good? I'm going to go ahead and answer that for the rest of the year. As Hodge said, yes, everybody's good. It's the state quarterfinals. There's only 8 left, but one of them is the Wylie Bulldogs on the field tonight. Speaking of on the field, he's on the far sideline. We can see him down there, and he looks good down there on that far visiting sideline. Third man of our broadcast crew, Mr. Brian Hobbs. Brian, welcome into Wylie Bulldog football, my friend.
Gentlemen, and then there were 8. Welcome to December football. If you're not familiar with that around here, that's a very exciting thing for all of us Wylie fans. Like I said, your top 8. It doesn't matter what your ranks are. It doesn't matter what it says record-wise. If you're in the top 8, you are the best of the best. And tonight you get to prove that against an Argyle team that we know very well over the years. Played this team 7 times, have won twice. Put them out in route to the state championship game in 16, but we had a loss in 17. But you know what? Tonight it doesn't matter. Let's just get to it and win another trophy, guys.
There's definitely a mutual respect for these two programs, Argyle and Wylie, who take the field, as Brian mentioned, for the 8th time in the series. And both of these programs are decorated. They've got state championship trophies in both trophy cases, and each are still on the march to get another one here this year. Hodge, let's recap how the Bulldogs got here. Again, 10-3, the overall record. The District 2-5A champions. They swept through District 2-5A, going 5-0, and they've added 3 playoff wins. They beat El Paso High 54-14 in the bi-district round. They then beat Colleyville Heritage on the road 50-40 in the area round. And just 6 days ago in Fort Stockton, boy, it was a brutal game. It was a heavyweight boxing match out in Fort Stockton. But the Bulldogs did what they had to do to advance as they beat Canutillo 21-18.
Well, and that's what you need to do, whether it's March Madness or whatever. When there's a bracket involved, all you got to do is survive and advance. And that's what we had to do last week. You had the game change from Friday to Saturday because of weather, and it ended up being a beautiful day in Fort Stockton, a great day. Clouds were away, sun was out, temperatures were right, and we had to battle a little bit. We had to play against a good, talented running back in L.J. Martin, and defense found a way to get some stops. Took a little bit and made some adjustments at halftime, and then went on special teams. Everything made things click and found a way to, again, to survive and advance. When you're involved in a bracket, that's what it means, and that's what you got to do to get to the next round.
It wasn't the prettiest of things last week, but then again, the Bulldogs win 21-18, and as Hodge mentioned, special teams played huge. It was a 3-touchdown to 3-touchdown game, but the Bulldogs had a blocked extra point, a stopped 2-point conversion, and then a return of a fumble on a 2-point conversion for their own 2 points that proved big. Then you throw in a fake punt that works for a first down for the Bulldogs. Special teams was huge last week for Wiley as they got the 21-18 win. Their first trip to the state quarterfinals since 2016. That was in Class 4A. This is the first trip in Class 5A. For the Argyle Eagles, this is also their first trip to the state quarterfinals in Class 5A. We put an asterisk by that. This is their first year in Class 5A. A successful program in Class 4A has made a seamless transition to 5A. They are 13-0, and they are something special as they get ready on the field on the far side.
Well, and they are, and they're very similar. They're not a suburb. I mean, obviously they've grown into a town kind of like Wiley. And again, they've you mentioned tradition, making the bump up from 4A to 5A, and so they're used to. It's kind of like Wiley, honestly. Wiley's used to being successful, and they took maybe a little bit longer to get to that adjustment to where we are today with Coach Martin and the Bulldogs now. But these are 2 programs that are used to this, that are used to finding ways to continue to play a little bit later. And so I look forward to, again, 2 great teams meeting here in Tarleton for a great playoff matchup in December. And so, again, it's a great time to still be playing football. And so look forward to seeing how we match up. And again, the kids that we've seen that continue to gain confidence in losses and wins are going to matter on what happens tonight.
Argyle comes in again 13-0, the district champions out of District 3-5A Division II, and their playoff run has included wins versus Fort Worth Wyatt 63-0 in the first round. They then beat Wichita Falls Ryder in a defensive slugfest of its own. They beat Ryder 7-0 in Mineral Wells. That was 2 weeks ago in the area round. Last week they beat Grapevine 44-27 to get here to this round. The 2 teams statistically look pretty even. Argyle averages 39 points a game. Wiley averages 37.7, so I can anticipate some fireworks. Defensively, Argyle gives up 15 points a game, where the Bulldogs give up 25. Possessions will be critical today. Obviously, execution and taking care of the football will prove big today. But again, all you want is an opportunity to be on the field, and the Wylie Bulldogs are on the field here tonight. Both teams are about to run out here at Memorial Stadium, Tarleton University. The Bulldogs will be the visiting team on the far sideline from where we are. The Eagles of Argyle will be the home team, and here come the Wylie Bulldogs on the far side under head coach Clay Martin in his 3rd season, 30th in the Wylie Bulldog program, but his 3rd as the head coach, and doing some fantastic stuff here at 10-3. How'd you feel the energy? Great crowd here for both teams, and you can just feel the energy here in Stephenville.
Yeah, and again, we appreciate those that may be listening across the way in the stadium. Again, good crowd. Looks like maybe winning that battle stand-wise and fans-wise, so we appreciate folks making the journey down I-20, taking a ride at Eastland and coming to Tarleton for a great matchup, great renovations to the stadium. And so look forward to you, those that listen at home, texting us. We appreciate you as well. But again, a great opportunity. Again, like you mentioned, Andy, it's just an opportunity. It's an opportunity to take advantage of, an opportunity to find a way to get another win, and as Brian mentioned, to bring a trophy back to Wiley.
The final 8 in the state quarterfinals. Here again, this is the Region 1 final. The winner here will play the winner of the Region 2 final. We expand the state out of Region 1. The winner here will play the winner of Region 2. We scoreboard watch tonight, the Region 2 final. It's Melissa, the Cardinals at 11-2, taking on the defending state champions at Dallas South Oak Cliff at 10-3. They play at Globe Life Park there in Arlington. We will scoreboard watch and keep that one open for you, and we'll keep an eye on that scoreboard. Captains are making their way out to the 50-yard line. KJ Long, Caden Clay, Ryan Price, Harrison Heighton, as well as Reese Borho. We'll send it down for the flip of the coin. Brian Hobbs right in the middle of it. Brian, we turn it over to you.
Argyle Eagles tonight. Number 2, Jack Delaney. Number 10, Mirabal.
Okay.
Number 44, Wylie Bulldog.
Okay, guys. Wiley's visitors. We'll let them call it. He's going to call it before I flip it.
Wylie
He's going to
Bulldog.
tell me what he called. I'm going to let it hit the ground. This is head, and this is tail.
Number 78, Caden Clay.
Tail.
And number 88.
We like to defer to the second half.
There you heard your answer. We won the toss and deferred to the second half. So, guys, 3 things. Special teams is going to have to be dead on tonight. Can't have any missed extra points. Can't have any muffed kicks on the punts. Offense needs to have some sustained drives, no 3 and outs. And we've been riding this defense all year long. This defense rises to the occasion every time. And tonight, you're going to have to stop that high-powered offense of Argyle if we're going to take that championship trophy home tonight.
They will get that chance to start things off. Again, Wiley deferred to the second half, so Argyle offense will be on the field. It's an Argyle offense that's about 60-40 as far as yardage is concerned. 3,200 yards rushing, 2,200 yards through the air. They like to spread the football or spread the field and then run the football. So that's what we'll see for the Argyle Eagles. We pause, we step aside before we get this thing kicked off. We like to honor the great United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. Here it is, here at Tarleton Memorial Stadium. Again, the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, guys, you're good on breaks, too, whenever you need one.
The Stars and Stripes, our national anthem, brought to you by the Argyle High School Band. We say a special thank you to all of those who protect our freedom both at home and across the world, and grateful for all that you do. All right, Hodge, we're moments away from kickoff. Let's come to you and get your thoughts tonight. Keys to success that ultimately lead to victory for the Wylie Bulldogs.
Key number 1, I think each possession's got to be productive. Not necessarily points on the board. That's always going to be great. But productive, moving the ball offensively. Here, defensively, you can be productive as well. Make sure if you get to that third down, get them off the field. And then next is do your responsibilities. Take care of your responsibilities. And then finally, believe in each one of these guys. Believe in your teammates. Believe in what you do. And we will take care of business. And that's what I think we need to do tonight.
So Liam Cisneros will kick off here for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will move south to north here in this first quarter of play. Back deep, it's Devin Owen. Jaquan Felton for the Eagles. State quarterfinals, regional finals. Bulldogs, Eagles, here is the kickoff. It's a squib kick, center of the field. It's taken on a high hop at the 30-yard line, and coming straight up the field with a nice return for the Eagles is out across the 35 to the 38. Julius Lane. And Kaysen Christopher the tackle, and here comes the Argyle Eagle offense, 1st and 10 on the 38, under the direction of quarterback John Gailey, 6'2", 190-pound junior. Gailey on the year, he's 70 of 136, 1,300 yards of passing, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. 1st and 10 on the 38. Ball's on the left hash. He's got 3 receivers. Take the snap, handoff, first back through. It's handoff to Landon Ferris. Ferris is across the 40 to the 45. He's got 7 on the play. Ferris, the second leading rusher for the Eagles, but he's over 1,000 yards at 10.73. Eagles want to go fast here. 2nd and 3 at the 45. Play action this time. Gailey center of the field. Curl pattern in and out of the hands and incomplete. Wayne Pritz, the intended receiver, just went through his hands on a curl pattern quickly. 3rd down and 3.
And that ball had some zip on it, kind of went through the hands there. Now 3rd down, big 3rd down here for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 3 on the 45. Handoff and hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Going down is Landon Ferris. It's Colin Bruning, the junior linebacker, hits him first. Kendrick Vanderbilt's there to clean it up. It's a loss of 4. It's a 3-and-out defensive series for the Bulldogs. And the Eagles will punt the football.
Andy, that's a productive first possession. Being productive there. Great job by the defense. Coach Hill dialing up a play there with the blitz there. Watch this here. Watch for a fake punt. Make sure the punt gets away.
And there's the punt. Braden Regala's back deep. It's a short kick. No chance for a return. It will take an Eagle bounce, and it will roll down inside the 25, and that's where the Bulldog offense has the football for the first time tonight. 10:50 left in our first quarter. Eagles go 3-and-out. Here come the Bulldogs under the direction of their senior leader, their quarterback, K.J. Long. K.J., the 5'8", 155-pound senior. 2,983 yards passing. He should go over 3,000 tonight. 34 touchdowns, 7 interceptions on the year. He's got it 1st and 10. Ball's on the 24. It's on the left hash. He'll start with a 3-receiver set. Landry Carlton's offset to his right. Landry over 1,000 yards rushing this year. KJ take the snap, hand off Carlton, just right up the middle, and he'll push the pile forward for a short gain. Again, Landry went over 1,000 last week. He's got 2 there. It's 2nd down and 8.
Landry hit the hole a little bit, then bounced it out, and was able to bounce out to the right side, get a couple of yards. Again, moving the ball, productive first down, keep the ball moving.
2nd down and 7, we'll call it, at the 27. KJ, straight drop, surveys the field, scrambles to his right, throw the out pattern. He's got Carlton out of the backfield who makes the catch. No gain, though, on the plays. He's met as it's Dax Harani who makes the tackle quickly. 3rd down and 7 here for the Bulldogs.
Long throw for KJ to throw across from the left side. His left side rolling out back across on the out pattern by Landry in the flat. Caught it, great catch, but not able to turn it up. Great job by the Argyle defense on closing out on Landry.
3rd down, 7. Ball's at the 27. Argyle defense has not been scored on in the playoffs in the first quarter. Wiley's trying to change that. 3rd and 7 here from the 27. Handoff Carlton again, right side, finds a seam. 30, 35, has a first down on the far sideline. Landry squeaked through on the right side between guard and tackle. He's got 10 on the play. First down of the night goes the way of the purple and gold. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Moving the sticks, continuing that productive offense. I notice here, Andy, in that play there, really coming over the top to Regala.
Julius Lane now in the backfield. Seth Strange, the H-back, the lead blocker. Handoff Julius this time off the right side. Loses his footing and slips down in the backfield. Wanted to make a cut and just lost his footing, and he loses a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 11. Let's set the rest of the receiving corps for you. Harrison Heighton, the senior, number 88, the 6'4", 185-pound senior. Derek Evans also out there as well, 6'2", 165-pound junior, and Braden Regala, the 5'9", 160-pound junior as well. You'll also see Hunter Hood in that receiving corps as the night continues. 2nd down, 11, ball at the 36. KJ, straight drop, nice pocket this time. Steps up into it, now has pressure as it collapses. Still on his feet, still scrambling, and he's just running out of real estate, and he's finally collapsed and dropped back at the 31. It's a loss of 5. The sack on the play by Michael Madry, 6'4", 225-pound senior. Bulldogs now going the wrong direction, 3rd down, 16.
Yeah, long 3rd down here. KJ trying to buy a little time. Pocket started to collapse on him. He's going to have to find about a little time and maybe release out and maybe throw it away. Tough sack taken there right there.
3rd and 16 on the 31. KJ fakes the reverse, surveys the field. Still looking, now has pressure. Throw it out, far sideline. He's got Carleton, but he overthrows it. It's incomplete. KJ wanted Landry to keep going up the sideline, but just overthrew it. And the defense has held for Argyle. The two teams have traded punts here in the first 4 minutes with 8:14 left in our first quarter. And Wiley will punt it back to Argyle.
All right, again, semi-productive, not what you really wanted, but you were able to move the ball a little bit, was able to get a first down. It's going to be important. Be sure the line here, block, give Brady enough time to get the punt off and be able to set up the defense.
Brady Clark in punt formation. Will Krzyzak is back deep, stands inside the 35. Brady will get the punt away. That's a nice punt, far sideline. Krzyzak will let it bounce, and it takes a huge Bulldog bounce down inside the 20-yard line. Krzyzak let it go, did not decide to catch it, and Brady gets a nice Tarleton roll here. It goes out of bounds at the 16, and that's where Argyle will start. We've got 8:05 left in our first quarter. We're scoreless. Both teams have had one offensive possession and punted the football, and now Argyle has it for the second time, 1st down at 10.
Yeah, great job by Brady. Big boom right there, good punt. Thought we could have had a block in the back here on the play, but again, great punt, good roll, and now great field position for the Wiley defense to start.
R.J. Bunnell gets the call this time at the running back spot. Take the snap, hand off Bunnell. Nope. Gailey kept it himself, left side. And he's got close to a first down. I think he's got it. Runs out of bounds on the Wiley sideline, the visitor sideline, but he does have 10.
And again, Andy, I'd mentioned in the keys of the game, responsibility. If you've got quarterback, you stay with quarterback. Make him have a tough decision when it comes to that read option.
The Chains are still trying to decide 1st and 10 or 2nd and short. They're going to call it 2nd and short. Ball at the 26. Gailey flared out. Bunnell in the flat left side. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. He will fall forward enough for a first. Well, now they're saying first down. I'm all sorts of confused. Reese Borho, the tackle in the flat. The ball's at the 28. It was a first down, so now it's 2nd down and 8.
So it's almost like, hey, it was going to be here. That was first down. Now it's 2nd down for the Eagles.
2nd and 8 at the 28. Handoff Bunnell up the middle. Finds a seam, squirts out. Left side, 35, 40. Borho loses his footing. Hayden Wright giving chase, and will catch him down in the secondary, but it's a huge run to the 35. 37 on the carry for Bunnell, and the Eagles moving, and they'll move fast. 1st and 10 at the Wiley 35.
Bunnell hits the whole hard, and it bounces out left and is able to pick. And again, the Chains having a hard time to get set.
He'll have it again. He's hitting the hole, but falls forward. 5 more. Borho another tackle. As Bunnell gets 5 more to the 30. Bunnell, the leading rusher for this Argyle team, 1,424 yards. 18 touchdowns. He has 9 games of 100 yards plus. Play action this time. Gailey, throw it far side. It's caught inside the 20 and spinning down to about the 15. A flag flies as Colson Cooper makes the tackle. The catch by Will Hodson, number 5. I believe this is in the area of face mask. It will go on the play. Let's see. 14 on the pass and catch, and then mark off half the distance to the goal line on the face mask. So just like that, Argyle's got it 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Go for the Eagles from the 9.
Good mix here of run and pass on this drive. 1st and goal at the 9, ball on the left hash for Gailey and company. Bunnell offset to his left.
First down for the
Lead
Eagles.
blocker on the left too. 1st and goal at the 9. Gailey take the snap, hand off Bunnell. Left side, gets to the 5, spins down to about the 4. Ryan Price, the senior, hits him first, but Bunnell just finds a way to get 5 as he's hit the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, again,
Ryan Price.
high-paced Eagle offense right here, having the Bulldogs on their heels.
2nd and goal, hand off Bunnell again, up the middle, pushing forward. He'll get to about the 1 when forward progress is stopped. Kendrick Vanderbilt hits him first. It's 3rd down and goal at the 1-yard line.
7, Tate Smart.
I would assume that Bunnell's going to get it again. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Take the snap. Funnel right up the middle. He's not going to get there. He stopped short. It's Ryan Price again. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Decision time for Todd Rogers and company. No personnel changes. They're going.
I think they're going for it. You got to be ready for Gailey to keep it.
4th and goal at the 1. Gailey take the snap. He does keep it left side, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Hodge called it 3 consecutive runs to Bunnell. That time Gailey kept it, and Gailey's into the end zone. 6-0 Argyle with an extra point to follow.
Yeah, it's just you keep giving it to Bunnell, and it's easy to fall for that. That's why that responsibility of knowing that quarterback, if he's yours, let the big fellas up front stop Bunnell.
Carter Buxton in for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. We've got 5:58 left in our first quarter. Our score, Argyle 7, Wylie 0. We step aside this UIL broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football on the Wylie Bulldog Productions and YouTube. Back with more after this timeout.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just
Swipe to win promotion from now until December 31st, 2020.
Kick catches it and slips inside the 10-yard line. And the Bulldogs have a long field in front of them as Braden caught that on the run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
7-0 Argyle with 5:56 left. Regala slips down as he catches the kickoff, and the Bulldogs will start at their own 8-yard line. Argyle scores a 9-play, 84-yard drive, 2:08 off the clock. John Gailey on 4th down and goal scores from a yard out. And Argyle an early 7-0 lead. Long field here for KJ Long and company. 1st and 10 on the 8. Carleton will get the call here at the running back spot. Tight end to the right here for KJ and company. Gets rid of it in a hurry. Out pattern. Regala, he's got it at the 12. Gain of 4 for Braden, his first catch. Braden, the leading receiver for the Bulldogs. 82 catches for 1,244 yards receiving. Has 11 touchdowns on the year. He's got 4 there. It's 2nd down and 6. Again, ball at the 12.
And again, KJ getting the ball out quick to Regala there for the pickup.
KJ, take the snap, hand off Carleton, right side, finds a little seam, is around the 15, spun around to the 16. Good tough run there for Landry. Tackle on the play that time by Grant Mirabal, but this is a huge play here. 3rd down and about 2 for the Wiley offense. These are plays they've got to make tonight. 3rd down and 2.
This is where you continue to make that each possession matter. This is where the big fellas up front, no matter what it's dialed up, pass or run, create a pocket, create a lane, find a way to keep this.
2 at the 18. KJ, hand off Carleton. They run up the middle, and Landry with the leg turn has a 1st down. Gets to the 20-yard line. Good, tough run for Landry. He's got 3.
And, you know, we had a stop there.
Yeah, official timeout on the field. Have a player a little slow to get up. A good, tough run there for Landry to get a 1st down.
Yeah, great job hitting the hole, finding a way to get a little more. We've talked about it all year long about how yards after contact have been huge for the Bulldogs, and a great job right there by Landry, the offense, be able to continue this drive and, again, find a way to keep it going. And, again, it's okay. We knew we were going to get scored on. I mean, there was a chance that was going to happen. We've been a part of that all year, and so finding a way to bounce back is kind of what we've done this year, Andy, and so we'll see what we get here offensively to keep it rolling. Again, you got a new set of downs.
So Landry runs tough.
The injured Bulldog.
And again, another set of downs here. 1st down and 10, ball at the 20-yard line.
From their own 20.
First quarter, 5:08 remaining. Argyle 7, Wiley 0. A 4-receiver set this time. First time we've seen it tonight. Carlton still in at the running back offset to KJ's right. Straight drop for KJ. It's a quarterback draw. Gets a lead block. He's got the 25. Takes a big hit. Big hit in the middle of the field, but he's taken those all season long. Caden Yates, 6'2", 200-pound senior, hits him, but it's a 4-yard gain for KJ, moving in the right direction.
Again, Yates coming up, recognizing the draw. Good job by KJ, moving it forward. Not a lot of dancing, going straight forward to pick up the 4 yards.
Trips receivers now on the left side of the formation. Lone receiver on the far side. KJ takes the snap, handoff Carlton again, up the middle, trying to get the pile moving forward, and he'll get across the 25 to about the 26. 2 more tough yards for Landry. It's 3rd down and 4. Let's go down sideline level. Let's visit with Brian Hobbs for the first time tonight. Brian, it's all yours.
Seems to be starting to get what seems a little bit of winning of the battle right there on the front line. So maybe they get this running game established. Defensive-wise, I'm not really worried about that touchdown by Argyle there. Just tell the guys, hey, look, they're going to go fast all night. Maybe we try to do the best we can and get a few fresh legs in. But it's, you just got to settle down and play the game that you have scheduled.
Got another stoppage on the field, official timeout here on the field. So, again, with 4:21 left in our first quarter, Argyle the early 7-0 lead. Again, tonight is an UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football. So we cannot say a special thank you to all of our great sponsors who make this possible, but I do ask that your favor if you'll go to Wylie Bulldogs. WylieBulldogAthletics.com or Wylie Bulldog Athletics on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You see those great supporters of a Wylie Bulldog football. Again, a 3rd down and 4 will be coming up here for Wylie. Everything's going to be tough tonight. That's just how it's going to be. But, hey, you get 2 here, you get 4 here, you get 5 here, and, ultimately that gets you down the field and in the end zone.
Well, and really 3rd and 4, very manageable. Open up a lot of options to still run the football, play action, throw the football. So 3rd and 4 is a very manageable, still opportunity to continue to have a lot of your playbook open. And, again, we'll see if we start finding who's that person today. They may, out of nowhere, we've seen Hood out of nowhere on a game or Heighton. Of course, we've seen the other folks. But who's going to be that one that maybe makes that play to keep a drive alive? And here's a great opportunity at 3rd and 4 to keep this ball moving.
Got an Eagle player a little slow to get on his feet, but he's off to the sideline. 3rd down and 4. Bulldogs on their own 26. Just inside the right hash, trips to the left side, lone receiver on the far side. KJ takes the snap, 3-man pressure, throw a square in. Harrison Heighton's got it near sideline, across the 35 to the 37. Good quality, easy throw, a 4-yard square in that Harrison turns into 11. Bulldogs new set of downs, 1st down and 10.
And a great job Heighton hanging onto the football. Big hit, keeping the chains moving. Good job, good easy throw, as you mentioned, Andy, to keep it going.
Ball now on the left hash, handoff Landry again, right side. Get behind that big offensive line. He'll get 2 more. This time tackled up front. Good tackle by Logan Gregory, 5'11 junior, who makes the tackle. It's 2nd down and 8, ball at the 39. And now a whistle and I believe a timeout. A timeout here by Argyle. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. 3:37 left in our first quarter. Our score, Argyle 7, Wylie 0. This academic UIL broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football. More to come after this timeout. Region 1 finals, state quarterfinals. Andy Penny alongside the Hodge. Brian Hobbs down on the sideline. 7-0 our score. Argyle on top of Abilene Wiley. It's the Bulldogs' 2nd drive. It started at the 8-yard line. They're out to the 39. So moving the football effectively and efficiently, and starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm and a pace and earning everything they've got, but they're earning it.
And being able to do both, being able to throw the football, run it. Right there, Argyle calling the timeout, giving Coach Kincaid an opportunity to take advantage of the timeout on the offensive side and figure out what you want to run here on 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 8, ball at the 39. KJ has 4 receivers this time. It's Hunter Hood in that receiving core, as well as Derek Evans, Braden Regala, and Harrison Height. Carlton the call at running back. He's offset to KJ's right. It's in motion across the formation. Now trips to the right. Whistle and a flag. This is typically a false start. And the white hat will give us the false start call.
And those are the little things. Again, you have the jet motion coming to set up a play. Again, that false start, again, this late in the game or this late in the season, you want to avoid those. And so now second and behind the sticks.
Second down, about 13 now, ball at the 34. Trips now to the right, lone receiver on this bottom side. KJ takes the snap, play action, surveys the field, throw it, square in again. Other side, it's Derek Evans. Evans into Argyle territory to the 45. The junior Derek Evans, a big-time catch of 21. And the Bulldogs are in plus territory. First down and 10 at the Argyle 45.
And a great job by Evans with the catch and advancing. Now looks like Wiley picking up a little bit of the tempo.
A little pace after the big completion. Carlton, right side, finds a little seam, gets into the linebacking core. There's 5 more for Landry. Second down and 5. He's tackled in the linebacking core by Bud Petter. Give him 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Ball's at the 39. KJ, give it to Landry again. Right side, finds the seam again. 35, has a first down to the 31. Big tough run for 8 more. And the Bulldogs are in business. First and 10 at the Argyle 31.
Chains moving. The Chains are almost having a hard time keeping up with the tempo.
Ball on the right hash, trips to the left. KJ, take the snap. Ball's on the ground, fumbled. Whistle, and I believe, oh, thank goodness Landry got back on that. That was a handoff just exchange, and not a good one. Loss of 2, but fortunately Landry gets back on that thing.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell if the ball stayed on Landry's hip or exactly what happened on the exchange there. But again, second down and still very good position. And more importantly, moving and getting a good drive going. And let's find a way to be productive with some points.
2:15 left, first quarter. Argyle 7-0. Wiley driving. Second and 12 at the Argyle 33. KJ take the snap. Surveys the field. Good pocket, just 3-man pressure. Scrambles to his right. Throw sideline. Catch on the sideline. And what a great catch on the sideline. And it is made at the 27. I believe that's Hunter Hood who makes that catch, and it is. That's 6 for Hunter. Boy, just kept the toes in on the far sideline.
And that's one of the things that we're going to need to do, receivers. When KJ gets rolling, one of 2 things. Either he's still moving or find him quickly.
Third down and 6 here for the Bulldogs at the 27. KJ take the snap. Whistle, penalty flag, and a false start here. False start, I believe, on the receiving core.
Yeah, you got to do a really good job watching the football. Again, receivers, you need to be watching that football, knowing the move. That's when you go. Not necessarily listening to KJ's cadence. That ball moves, then you move.
Well, that's big now. Third down and 11. I think it's 4-down territory, but third down and 11 first. Ball at the Argyle 32. Ball on the right hash. KJ take the snap, play action. Good pocket. Throw it, square in, Heighton. Boy, that's all sorts of contact, and there's the yellow flag. Harrison ran a square in at 15 yards. Defensive back was Micah Roberts, was on his back too early. That's pass interference. That's 15 yards, and that's an automatic first down.
And, Andy, what I was going to say, again, pass interference. The receivers, we know KJ's going to take off and start to run. We need to understand, when we run that route, whether it's a 10-yard curl, an out, if we don't get it then, we got to know that he's either scrambling, sack, or find a spot and let him find you.
So 2 set of downs, first and 10, ball to 17. Still on that right hash, trips to the wide side of the field. KJ take the snap, handoff Carlton going right. Boys met right at the line. Flag flies. It's in the area of holding. Great tackle by Riley Van Poppel, 6'4", 240-pound senior. It is holding here on the Bulldogs. I would assume Argyle will take the penalty and set up first down at 20.
And again, in this drive, we've got a lot of plays that we've seen 3 penalties that if I think I've counted right, 3 or 4 penalties have kind of stopped. But the good thing is we've bounced back after each one of them. So Coach Kincaid going to dial one up and continue to bounce them back.
So first down at 20, ball at the 27. 4 receivers here for KJ in that shotgun. Twins to both sides. Straight drop, throw, center of the field. Oh, Regala, and he missed it. Regala just running a vertical route. Kind of stopped on the route just a little bit. Braden threw it KJ threw it a little too far out in front of him, falls incomplete. 2nd down and 20, now at the 27.
And we've seen that play a lot this year, that little post pattern to the middle of the field. Maybe got extended a little farther. And again, fortunately, a little hung out to dry. Falls incomplete, but again, it's only 2nd down.
Regala will come out for a play. Kenny Scott making his way onto the field. 1:29 left and whistle now and a timeout. Clay Martin's going to call a timeout. Probably a wise one here. I think he wants to try to keep Braden on the field for 2nd down and 20. So he'll burn a timeout. 1:29 left in our first quarter. Argyle 7, Wylie 0. And I think, Hodge, this is what we anticipated first 10 minutes in.
Well, first 10 minutes in, again, first drive was able to get
42 yards. He's gone over 3,000 for his senior campaign in passing. He's got a 2nd down and 20. Ball's on the 27. On the Argyle 27 on the right hash. Take the snap, straight drop, 5-man pressure. KJ steps up into it, throws it as he is being tackled, and it's deflected right at the line of scrimmage. Grant Mirabal able to get his hand on it and deflect it, knock it down. Pressure was coming, I believe that's number 94, Darian Doyle, who had KJ in the grasp. 3rd down and 20 now here for the Bulldogs at the 27.
3rd down here, Andy. It's important to figure up, again, almost like Pac-Man pellets, to see how many of these yards you can get right here and advance the ball to get the 4th down.
4-receiver set again, twins to both sides. Carlton offset to KJ's right. Take the snap, straight drop. 4-man pressure. KJ surveys the field. He's got Hood. Hood's got the catch. Flags fly. And Harrison's down inside the 10, steps out at the 9. This in the area of holding, though. And I believe it is on the Bulldog offensive line, and that will negate an 18-yard pass and catch to Harrison Hood. And now set up 3rd down and a long way after another 10-yard mark off.
Yeah, great job by KJ finding a way to throw. But again, unfortunately, that's another yellow flag that we've seen on this drive. Again, started deep in our territory, moved the ball, and now you've got a lot of yardage to pick up here. Again, not any different than the previous. Get as much here on this 3rd down. If you can get the 1st down, fantastic, but get as much of this 3rd down as you can.
It is 3rd down and 30 now for the Bulldogs. 1:15 left in our opening quarter, 7-0 Argyle. Here on 3rd and 30 from the Argyle 37. KJ, design quarterback draw. He's hit from behind, still scrambling. He's still alive. Far sideline, gets a block. 35, and he's run out of bounds. And boy, that should be in the area of a late hit flag fly. But I don't see one flying. The Bulldog coaching staff is talking to the black and white striped official pretty heavy. KJ will get 5. That's it. 4th down and 25. But boy, KJ kind of slung around right there on the sideline.
Well, normally you get that call when it's on your sideline. If it's away from you, a lot of times that flag stays in your pocket. But I'm really kind of shocked because, not necessarily because it's our team, but he was going out of bounds, almost giving himself up, and still was flung hard to the ground. Macy, now, I don't have a problem. We may see a quick kick here. Pin that thing, kick it toward that blow-up doll, and then we'll see what happens.
3 on the play clock, and the Bulldogs going to have to burn another timeout. Play clock was down to 3 as they were starting to get up to the line on 4th down and 25, so they use their 2nd timeout here of the first half. 1:03 left, first quarter. It's Argyle 7, Wylie 0. Both teams punted on their first drive. Argyle took the opening kickoff, a 3-and-out defensive series by the Bulldogs. A punt to Wylie. Wylie able to get 1 first down before they punted it back. Argyle's 2nd drive, a 9-play, 84-yard drive. John Gailey scored 1 yard out on 4th down and goal. Made it 7-0. That was with 5:58 left. This is the Bulldogs' 2nd drive here. We're 1:03. So both teams are using some clock here as we get deep into the first quarter, and each team's only had the possession of the football twice. This is a huge play here coming up for Wylie. 4th down and 25.
Yeah, and 4th down and 25, an opportunity to either obviously get the first down. You could. I'm sure we've gotten 26 yards before, but finding a way just to put your defense, if nothing else, to put your defense in a really good position. But this is also where we kicked it off to start the game. So Coach Kincaid may be okay, and Coach Hill as well being here.
Heightens on the near side. Trips on the short side of the field. on the right. 4th down at 25 at the 32. It's in motion across the formation. That's Hood. KJ just going to air it out. Post pattern. Heighton at the goal line. It's up. Boy, a lot of contact again. It's intercepted at the goal line. And a flag flies as this one intercepted on the return is Dax Harani. Harani's out to the 40, and he's tripped up at about the 44 by Carleton. There's a flag right at the goal line. I think this is going to be a block in the back, not pass interference. I think the interception will stand, but if the block in the back happens at the 1 yard line, Argyle's going to start right at the goal line.
It's going to be one of the best punts ever.
Oh, pass interference. Pass interference. My apologies. Which means the Bulldogs are about to get an automatic first down. There was contact, I'll tell you. There was contact. I thought they were going to let the play go. But the flag flies, pass interference, and the Bulldogs on 4th and 25 are going to get an automatic first down. Todd Rogers, the Argyle head coach, is livid on the near sideline. He's all the way out past the numbers, wants to talk to the white hat. And here come the Wylie Bulldog offense. They're back inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. We'll see what they mark. It should be about the 16 for a first down at 10. And now there's no way they're reversing that call. There's no way. Now, he said pass interference. But here come personnel changes. Maybe it must have been a block in the back, and he said pass interference.
He must have not known he needed a one-hand push and gave us a two-hand push.
So let's recap. Interception. The interception was made by Dax Harani. Block in the back at the 1 yard line. So post-possession, the interception stands. The block in the back, though, right at the 1 yard line. So Argyle starts in the shadow of their own goal line. 1st and 10 on their own 1. Gailey, just a quarterback sneak, pushing the pile. He's out across the 5 to about the 8. Good tough pile there. That'll get the Argyle Eagle fans a little fired up here on the near side. 2nd down and 3 at the 8 yard line.
See how fast they want to run here, Andy. They don't have to run a play.
Ferris is in at the running back spot. Take the play action, throw it out near side. It's caught, slipping down at the 15. Will Krzyzak, his first catch tonight. Give him 7 and an Eagle first down at the 15. 15 seconds left in our first quarter. Gailey wants to run another one. 1st and 10, take the snap. Hand off Ferris, met right at the line of scrimmage. No gain as Landon Knoll, the linebacker, brings him down. And that will take us to the end of our first quarter. At the end of 1, it's Argyle 7, Wylie 0. We step aside this UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football. More to come after this timeout. Tarleton Memorial Stadium. We move to the second quarter. Argyle is 7-0 lead. Andy Penny alongside the Hodge. Brian Hobbs down on the sideline. Tim Farah taking care of us with the stats and our great Wylie High School AV production crew. 4 high school seniors helping us out tonight, bringing you Wylie Bulldog football. Glad you're with us tonight on 101.7 The Raider, our radio home, as well as here on YouTube. 2nd down and 10 to start the second. Gailey with a great pocket, throws a square in, it's caught. Krzyzak at the 25 has a first down. Kenny Scott, as well as Colin Bruning, will corral him, but Krzyzak good for 13, 1st and 10 at the 28.
And Gailey being able to sit back in the pocket and have a little time to throw the football.
This time, handoff up the middle, short gain. Ferris, 1, and that's about it. Let's get down the sideline. Let's visit with Brian Hobbs, get a feel from down on the sideline. Brian?
Well, I'm sure Coach Martin's glad to escape that first quarter with only a 7-0 deficit, but we've definitely got making so many critical errors and get this clean tuned up and get back in it.
Second down, 9, ball at the 29. Gailey play action, looks to his left, wants to throw the vertical route. He has Krzyzak behind the defense, but he overthrew it. I believe Krzyzak scored on that exact same play last week, but that one overthrown and incomplete. And here we go, Hodge. It's 3rd down and 9. Although, do we have a penalty on the a penalty here on the Eagles marching back 5 yards.
Now, it makes me wonder, since they let the play happen, if it might have been an illegal shift and not set for 1 second.
So 2nd down and 14. Ball on the 24. On the 24, ball on the left hash. 3 receiver set, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff Ferris again, bouncing right. He's at the hash, and Colin Bruning trips him up. He does stumble forward. Kendrick Vanderbilt cleans it up at the 32. It's 8 for Ferris, but again, a 3rd down here. 3rd down and about 6 for the Eagle offense.
3rd down and 6. Again, secondary, understand where they need to get to the sticks. Understand where that route may be looking to go.
Gailey wants to go fast. Take the snap, whistle, flag, and got a flag. The officials coming together to talk about it. That's an offsides flag that's thrown in the middle of the field, so that's more like a false start than an offsides. The umpire can't throw the offsides. He's not on the line. But he can throw the false start, and he does. False start on the Eagle offense.
It makes that 3rd down even longer. Again, same thing here, secondary, knowing where those sticks need to be. Be interesting to see if Coach Hill dials up any pressure or just kind of plays a little protection with the extra DB.
3rd down, 11. Cisneros is in that secondary, so is Josh Patterson. Gailey, play action, has pressure, overthrows a curl route, almost intercepted by Reese Borho. Pass intended for Will Hodson, and a 10-yard curl is well overthrown, and Borho almost got it. Nonetheless, it's 4th and 11. Here come personnel changes. Eagles will punt the football.
Productive. There you go. Another productive possession for our defense. Opportunity of this punt here to get a good return, clean return, and get maybe the best field position we've seen tonight, Andy.
So Trey Batson is back in punt formation. High snap. Here come the Bulldogs. Batson will get it away. It's a low kick. It actually hits one of his players in the back, so the Bulldogs should get it in plus territory. That ball never got about 7 or 8 feet off the ground, and it hits one of the Argyle defenders in the back. The beanbag came out. The official throws a beanbag for first touch, and it came out at about the Argyle 48. So that's where Wiley should get the football. And they will. They'll get it in plus territory. 1st and 10, Wiley on the Argyle 48. 10:31 left before the half. It's Argyle 7, Wiley 0. Bulldogs had 79 yards of offense in the first quarter, 37 on the ground, 42 through the air. Malachi Daniels gets the call this time at running back. Here's a quick screen out. Regala on the near side. He's inside the 45 to the 44. Braden's got 4 more. It's 2nd down and 6. Brian Hobbs, can you move around for us? We've got a lot of static coming from you if you can help us out. 2nd down and 6, ball at the 44. Ball on the right hash. There you go, Brian. That sounds good. KJ, get it out again. Curl pattern. It's Heighton on the near sideline. Has a 1st down. Takes a shot at the sideline, but he's got it to the 37. It's 7 for Harrison. It's a 1st down and 10.
Again, moving along. One of those things that's been added along for the years is that back shoulder throw.
Yep.
Great job by KJ finding Heighton on that back shoulder to pick up the 1st down.
This quick curl is going to open up the vertical game, too. 1st and 10 at the 37. KJ, give it to Malachi. Malachi trying to find a little hole, and he'll find a wedge inside the 35 to about the 34. Malachi, the junior, his numbers on the year as he gets the call on this series. Malachi has 425 yards rushing on the year, 8 rushing touchdowns. He gets 2 there. It's 2nd down and 8 at the 35. KJ take the snap, looks to his left, great pocket, surveys the field, directing traffic. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Makes the first guy miss. He's in the open field inside the 30, and he's got him a 1st down at the 27. All sorts of heart for KJ Long. Give him 8 on the scramble. The Bulldogs in business. It's first down and 10.
And a great job kept moving. What I liked is Heighton kept running his route, threw the hand up to let him know we may see that down the road of being able to find him on the scramble.
Great job by Caden Clay up front. Daniel Mason's up there, Sutton Peck, Jace Robinson, Cameron Van. Great pocket that time for KJ. First and 10 on the 27. Take the snap. Malachi, right side. Boys hit around the legs and falls down. Great tackle right at the line of scrimmage that time. Darian Doyle again, 6'2", 235-pound senior. No gain for Malachi. Second down at 10.
Again, to be able to get the running game going, going to have to really create some backwards for the three-front defense that we see here from the Argyle Eagles.
On the right hash, second and 10. KJ rolled the pocket to his left. Now scrambling back to his right. Still looking. Doesn't have a receiver on this side of the field, and he takes a sack. Sack back at the 35, and that's huge. The sack by Caden Yates. It was a play designed to go left, roll the pocket to the left. KJ came back to the right. No receivers from the hash to the sideline, right side of the field. And he'll take a loss of 8. It's third down and 18.
And I couldn't tell, Andy, if we had some guys crawling across. I know Heighton was over here by himself.
But fairly deep. It was a tough throw. Third down, 18, ball at the 35. KJ take the snap. Play action. Surveys again. Square in. Hunter Hood, center of the field. He's got it at the 15. Takes a big hit at the 14. But he's got a first down. 20 for, check that. Is it Derek Evans? Yeah, it's Derek Evans. My apology. 82, not 86. Derek's got 20 on third down and long. Give him 21. Sorry, 21 to the 13. First down and 10 Bulldogs.
And, Andy, we talked about that's his second big catch to keep a drive alive today. Great job by Evans completing it and taking the huge hit to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 13. Ball on the right hash. KJ, handoff. Malachi, right up the middle. He's got the 10. He's got the 9. There's 4 more. Second down and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Great job. Maybe one of the bigger running lanes for the running backs to go through. Great job by Malachi. The ball going in the right direction.
On the 9, Bulldogs are going to go quick. Second and 6. KJ, handoff. Malachi again with a seam. He's down to about the 5. Spins down there. Third down and short coming up. Bulldogs are in business. Third down and a long 1, maybe 2, and that's it at the 5-yard line.
Again, it'll be interesting to see if we stay in shotgun. Again, Malachi staying in. KJ looking over to Coach Kincaid to get the play call. Opportunity here to keep moving and punch it in.
Third down, long 1, ball at the 5. KJ, take the snap. Malachi again, right side. He's got a first down. He's at the 3. First and goal, Bulldogs at the 3-yard line.
Again, great job. New set of downs inside the 5-yard line. Going quick, Bulldogs.
On first and goal, KJ, fade pattern. Heighton, near side, in and out of the hands and incomplete. Boy, he had the defender turned around. It was Parker Phillips who never saw the football coming, but Heighton off the hands just couldn't pull it in. Second down and goal.
But Heighton did a really good job, unfortunately not catching it, but he kind of waited to throw his hands up. And again, just a great throw. Just unfortunately come up short. But again, not a bad throw right there. Again, deep into the territory. Still a lot of options here for Coach Kincaid.
Bulldogs will go big. Kendrick Vanderbilt is in. Ryan Blake, lead blocker, is in. Wildcat, man on man, second down and goal at the 3-yard line. Daniels again in the Wildcat. Take the snap. Counter play. Going back to the left. Malachi looking for a seam. Boy, he's down close. He's at about the 1. Third and inches inside the 1-yard line here for the Bulldogs. Trying to tie this thing up as we hit the 6-minute mark before the half. Boy, it is like third down and about 2 inches from the goal line.
Third down, lean forward, offensive line, big push here.
Malachi still in. Tight end to the right, 2 lead blockers as well. KJ's coming up under the center. Quarterback sneak. Dropped the football, I think. It's loose at the 1. I think he got back on it, but he did not get into the end zone. And it's fourth down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Again, tried to set up in the Wildcat, brought KJ in motion. Probably a wrinkle to the Wildcat, getting under center. And it looks like offense is staying on the field, Andy.
We saw Argyle score on 4th and 1 at this exact same spot. 4th and goal. The Bulldogs will try it here. 4th down and goal at the 1-yard line. KJ going up under the center. Take the snap. The push. The push is going forward. That's got to be across the line. That has got to be in the end zone. The officials are coming to look at it. Still looking for the football. Come on, fellas. Give us a touchdown. Still looking. Somebody's got to make a call. Somebody's got to make a call here. Come on, officials. The football's in the purple turf. What are we doing? They're going to say it's short. We're on the 4th floor of the press box. Hard vantage point for us. But man, oh man, I'm not sure how that happens. And they're going to say Argyle football on the half-yard line.
That tip got to be about an index card away from that white line. That is a very impressive placement of the football.
Clay Martin is out at the goal line talking to the white hat, looking for some sort of explanation. Man alive, he's still out there talking to the white hat. Put an asterisk by it. Bulldogs have persevered before. Long field here for the Eagles, 1st and 10 inside their own 1-yard line. Gailey's going to run quarterback sneak. Take the snap off the left side, and the pile push forward for a very short game, but not much. Man, oh man, it's hard to see from here, Hodge.
It's tough to be up here where we are, but to where they place the ball, Andy, that takes a lot of guts for the officials on the sideline to be assured of that he was stopped. But a much better job on the quarterback sneak there by the defense.
2nd down and about 9. Ball's at the 1-yard line. Gailey, handoff, right side, getting out across the 5 to about the 7. The handoff that time to Bunnell. Again, a 3rd down coming up here, and the Bulldogs, if they can make a play, will get good starting field position again. 4:15 left before the half. Argyle 7, Wiley 0. 3rd down and about 4 at the 7-yard line. Gailey, take the snap, looks to his right, wants to throw the deep fade. He'll try far sideline, double coverage. It's well overthrown. It's incomplete. The Bulldog defense did exactly what they needed to do. A 3-and-out series. And Wiley's going to get the football back.
And again, great opportunity, great job by the defense. And again, I know we didn't score there, but Andy, that was a productive offensive drive. But got to find a way to put some points on the board. And so now, great opportunity. You want to secure this here. Short putt can hang in the air. Don't let it hit you. Secure it here, Braden. And then let's get great field position as we have one late skating onto the field.
And now a whistle and a timeout here for Wiley. I believe Brian Hill calling a timeout on the far side, and I think the Bulldogs might have had 12 on the field. Somebody recognized it, and the Bulldogs have to burn their final timeout. Exactly 4 minutes left in our first half. It's been a defensive battle. It's Argyle 7, Wiley 0. But Wiley, again, will get the football back here with time to work with and should be pretty good starting field position.
We'll be out of timeouts, but not a big deal here this late in the first quarter or first half. But the other benefit is going to be getting the ball again in the beginning of the second half. So you've got to feel pretty confident from the offensive standpoint to be able to move the football. But again, just kind of need to keep rolling offensively and find some ways to put it into the purple turf here in Stephenville.
So the punt is coming.
Yep.
4th down coming up.
Punt is coming. Opportunity to get great field position here, even better than what we got a while ago on the previous punt. Just want to make sure, again, scouting, you know where the guy normally punts to, and so that's where Regala is right now, anticipating. Be smart. Don't necessarily try to rough anything. Let the punt get off and get great field position.
Batson about 8 yards deep in the end zone. Good snap. Bulldogs will play return. Short kick. Regala's got a chance to field it, and he does at the 38. Far sideline, 35-30. He's inside the 25 and runs out of bounds at the 23. Great starting field position. 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line. Good return there for Braden, 20 yards, and Boy, I tell you, Hodge, the Bulldogs got to cash in here, 1st and 10 at the positive 23. Let's go down to Brian Haas. Brian, we got you, man. Feel from the sideline.
Man, it's exciting down here, but I can tell you this, that ball was in, and there was no way that was not a touchdown, but that's okay. We're just going to push it in right here before half and tie it up.
Again, 1st and 10 on the 23 and on the left hash. KJ, quick throw, screen. Regala with lead blockers. He's got a couple, but good pursuit. Harani again, who had the interception earlier, brings down Braden. Short gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 at the 22.
Hood with the initial block. Regala got on the outside, was able to pick up a yard.
Ball now on the right hash at the 22. KJ, pressure off the edge, so the out pattern. Carlton out of the backfield. Spin move at the 20. Still on his feet to the 15. Still on his feet down to the 13, almost the 12. That's 10 for Landry, and that's all sorts of heart. Pressure coming off the edge. Landry slipped out into the flat, makes the catch for 10.
Great job. Yards after contact, even on the pass.
1st and 10 at the 13. KJ surveys the field. Steps up in the pocket, now scrambles to his right. Still looking, flag flies. Pass in the end zone, caught in the end zone. Hunter Hood makes the catch, but there's a flag in the area of holding. And a holding here on the Bulldogs will negate this touchdown.
Again, a lot of, holding's one of those you can get called on a lot. Again, it's hard to see with not a lot of angles to go back inside there. But again, I thought KJ did a good job. Found Heighton in the end zone, but again, negated because of the penalty.
So the holding will push it back to the 23. 7-0 Argyle, 2:55 left before the half. The clock now winds. Bulldogs have been down inside the 30. This is the 3rd time. Still no points to show, though. 1st and 20. KJ rolls to his right. Pressure coming. Eludes one defender and tripped up from behind inside the 20 at the 19. Boy, he was, so close to getting away from a shoestring tackle, but the tackle made. Gain of 4 for KJ. 2nd down and 16 at the 19.
Again, picking up some positive yardage there on 1st down. Again, keep moving the ball and find a way to find, again, your favorite saying, that purple turf.
2:24, 2:23. No timeouts for the Bulldogs. Motion across the formation. Trips receivers. KJ rolls to his left. Still rolling. Wants to set the feet. Still surveying. Throws it. Pylon. Deflected away and incomplete. I believe it was Hunter Hood right at the goal line, but the pass was deflected at about the 5 and falls incomplete. And now 3rd down and 16 for the Bulldogs at the 19-yard line.
Having some time to throw, and again, that's why I mentioned earlier, Andy, when those routes are ran, if your route is over, start finding a spot, settle in, and let KJ find you.
Brock Stevenson is in at the left tackle on this possession. Caden Clay is shifted over to left guard. 3rd down and 16, ball at the 19. Trips to the left, lone receiver to the right. 5 on the play clock for KJ. Take the snap, looks to his left, steps up in the pocket, surveying the field. Boy, he's scrambling, still alive. He's got the near sideline. Now he's got a receiver. Heighton at the 5 with a catch. A slide and a catch for Harrison Heighton. It's just shy of a 1st down. Looks like about 15 on the catch. It's 4th down and just inches. And I think the Bulldogs are going to go again here, 4th and 1 at the 4.
Again, I think this is a good call. Clock rolling. Again, find a way. You got to get that yard. Big fellas up front, push them back, and find a way to get that yard and keep the drive alive.
4th and 1 with 1:35 in the 1st half. Bulldogs trying to tie it up before halftime. Whistle, and I believe Argyle has burned a timeout here. Yes, they have. That's Argyle's 2nd timeout here of the 1st half. Man, a huge play here, 4th down and 1. I tell you, the Bulldogs, again, their 3rd time inside the 30-yard line, but no points on the scoreboard yet.
Well, and again, when you start moving one direction and that little yellow hanky comes out to bounce you back, that's a problem. But again, you have to forget about that right there, and you got to know, okay, big fellas, KJ, get everybody around. Brock and everybody up front, hey, we're going to find a way. We got to push in front, get a yard or two, keep this drive alive, punch it in. And again, going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. and I don't have a problem going for it right here.
Oh, yeah.
You could get 3 points, but again, find a way to punch it in because you probably know you can't settle for field goals in a game like today.
Yeah. Again, Argyle scored on their second possession, an 86-yard drive. That's been our only touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run on 4th and goal by John Gailey. Bulldogs had a 4th and goal just a moment ago from the 1-yard line. Quarterback sneak by KJ Long that was marked short. And a turnover on downs. The Bulldog defense got a 3-and-out defensive series, got the football right back. Braden Regala return inside the 25. And now it's 4th and 1. Bulldogs just inside the 5-yard line. KJ's in at the quarterback. Julius Lane is in at running back. Offset to his left. Ryan Price, a lead blocker. Motion across the formation. KJ take the snap. Out pattern. Regala's got it. He's got a first down. He dives for the pylon. He didn't get it, but he makes the catch, and he's got a first down. It's 1st and goal at the 1. Quick out pattern to Brayton. A great catch. 1st and goal Bulldogs at the 1-yard line.
Great job by Regala. Good job in motion, finding KJ, finding Regala. Good job finding the stick and being sure you get the first down. And again, now we're bunched up.
We've done this before. We'll try it again. 1st and goal at the 1. KJ under the center. Take the snap. Quarterback sneak. Pushing the pile forward. He's got to be in this time, and he is. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown.
The official on our side, Andy, looked like he had a hard time getting those arms up. Great job by the big fellas again. Reggie Bush, Matt Liner pushing them in. Touchdown Bulldogs, extra point to follow.
Brady Clark's in for the PAT. Great drive by the Bulldogs in response. The last one comes up short. This one he gets in. Snap is back. Hold is down. Brady's PAT is up. And it is good. We've got 1:12 left before the half. Our new score, Wylie 7, Argyle 7. We'll take the timeout. This is UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football on 101.7 The Raider. More to come after this timeout.
Two, one.
The Liam Cisneros kickoff. It's a squib kick covered up on the far side, 30-yard line by Lane Stewart. 1:10 left before the half. We're tied at 7. Argyle and Wylie, the Bulldogs, with a short field, able to get into the end zone. It's a 7-play, 23-yard drive. 2:38 off the clock. KJ Long, the 1-yard touchdown run, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. Brady Clark adds the extra point. We're tied at 7. 1:10 left before the half. Bulldogs get the football to start the second half. This is a critical minute 10. Gailey take the snap, play action, surveys the field, vertical route, overthrown, intercepted. Hayden Wright, the interception, far sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds. That's got to be a flag too, and there it is. Hayden's 9th interception of the year. And for the Bulldogs, it's interception number 17. And Hodge, this thing just got interesting in a hurry. The Bulldogs with a minute to work with, get the football to start the second half. Huge minute here for the offense.
Great job. Overthrows right into Wright's hands. The right guy at the right time, and that's what happened there. Again, you're going to get the penalty yardage. We got discussion going on the sideline. But again, you're in the right territory. Timeouts aren't near as important in high school football because of getting out of bounds and because also that clock stopping on first down. So great opportunity here for Wiley.
That hit was so far out of bounds, I think somebody on that far sideline took a hit, and they're going to get that situated. Going to get that situated and figure that out. But with a minute left here in the first half, Hayden Wright has the interception, and the Bulldogs have the football. The turnover battle has evened up, 1 turnover apiece. Again, Hayden Wright's 9th interception of the year. And after this yardage, I think Wiley's going to be at, well, I can see the football. It's at the 25-yard line with a minute to go. And this now the 4th drive here in the first half, Hodge. Wiley's been inside the Argyle 30-yard line. Boy, got to have some points here.
Well, and a good thing about it, with a minute left, you've got still time to run the football if you want to, throw the football if you want to, and kind of make sure you're the one that has the ball last in this first half, unless you get a quick touchdown.
So interception, 15-yard late hit out of bounds. 1st and 10, Wiley at the Argyle 25. Exactly 1 minute left before the half. No timeouts here for the Bulldogs. Malachi's in at the running back. He's offset to KJ's right. 4-receiver set. Trips to the wide side of the field. The right whistle. False start here on the Bulldogs on the receiving corps. And it's at least the 2nd time, if not the 3rd, that's happened tonight.
Yeah, and again, that receiving corps, you got to watch the football. And again, I'll try to pay attention, see if we're flinching, if we're just starting early.
It is, yeah. KJ claps the hands and they're moving. I think Sutton Peck, the center, is looking up, and surveying the defense before he snaps it. And that half a second has cost the Bulldogs a few times. 1st and 15. KJ scrambles to his left, still scrambling. He's going to throw this one out of bounds. Wisely throws it out of bounds as he was out of the pocket left side. 2nd down and 15 at the 30. 50 seconds on the first half clock.
And again, I like that on that possession. Argyle has 1 timeout left, so if they want to feel like they can get the ball back, they can look at trying to do that. And maybe taking the sack now is not as bad, but I like throwing it out, giving yourself another chance.
50 seconds left in the first half. 2nd down and 15. Ball on the 30. 4 receivers, twins to both sides. 4-man pressure, center of the field. Oh, a lot of contact again as the pass intended for Derek Evans. And here comes the flag. Post route, center of the field, and contact before the ball can get to Evans. It's on Jaquan Felton. And Wiley's going to have an automatic first down at about the 15-yard line.
And again, just getting there a little bit early from the defensive back's perspective. Got there a little early. But again, KJ finding Evans in this first half has been a good connection here in the first half.
Derek's got 2 receptions tonight for 42 yards. KJ's gone over 100 passing here in the first half. 19 pass attempts already here for KJ in this first half.
And Andy, you can still run the football. We've been really quick about getting back after play. Yep. You can still run the football.
1st attempt of 15, 46 seconds left before the half. KJ takes the snap, 4-man pressure. Collapsing on him in a hurry, and he's brought down and sacked. Riley Van Poppel, the sack. Loss of 4. And now the officials coming together again. Is there another flag on the field? I didn't see this one. But the officials, we'll see what the white hat tells us. Face mask on the Eagles. I did not see it. I don't think it was on KJ. I think it was down the field somewhere.
Or it could have been offensive lineman hands to the face or something like that. Bottom line is you're still moving forward. Find a way. This may be where you want to live to play another day. Throwing it away. You don't want to take the sack here, but again, you've got a great opportunity here for the Wylie Bulldogs. Stands are packed over there, going crazy.
1st and goal. Ball's at the 8 on the left hash. 37 seconds left, first half. 4 receivers set. KJ take the snap. Going to his right. Pocket collapses. Van Poppel's got him again at the 10. Going to have to hurry as the clock moving. 29, 28. And the clock's moving. 23, 22. Plenty of time to get a spike down. We'll see if they do or if they run something. And KJ will spike it. 3rd down and goal now at the 10-yard line. 17 seconds left. So at this point, you cannot take a sack.
No, you can't take a sack. You got to throw it away. And this is where KJ leadership, you've known that all year. You got to take a sack. Now, you got an opportunity to still throw some to the end zone. Quick, get out of bounds. It's third down here, Andy. Is that what I'm seeing?
Third and goal as he spiked it. He sacked on first, spikes it on second. Third down and goal, ball at the 10. 17 seconds left before the half. We're tied at 7. Bulldogs trying to get the lead right here before half. KJ on third and goal. Throw it. Fade pattern. Near side. Heighton's got it in the end zone. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. KJ Long. Harrison Heighton. 10 yards on the pass and catch. 10th time this year that combination is scored. Wylie 13. Argyle 7. Extra point to come.
Great job again. Throw it up to the end zone. Catch it. Great job by Heighton. Heighton and high. Getting up high, catching it. Great job. Extra point to follow.
Brady Clark in for the PAT. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is on the way. And it is good. 12 seconds left before the half. Our new score, Wylie 14. Argyle 7. We step aside this UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football on YouTube and 101.7 The Raider. More to come after this timeout. Here's Liam Cisneros' kick. Again, it's a squib kick, far sideline, and just covered up by the Eagles at the 28. 10 seconds left in our first half. KJ Long to Harrison Heighton. 10-yard touchdown pass on third down and goal. Brady Clark adds the extra point. Hayden Wright started it with the interception. And now the Bulldogs need 10 seconds of defense here to take a 7-point lead to the half.
Keep everybody in front of you. Argyle still has, I'm looking at, still have the one timeout remaining. Keep them in front of you. Keep them in bounds. Wrap up. Get to the locker room and see what adjustments you want to make for the second half.
Brian Hobbs will talk to Coach Clay Martin on the way in. You'll want to hear that before we go to the halftime break. Gailey will take the snap. Handoff Bunnell coming left, and he'll get a few to about the 33. Landon Knoll, Kendrick Vanderbilt there, and that'll take us to the half. Our halftime score, Wylie 14, Argyle 7. Is Argyle saying they burned their timeout?
Stay put, not real sure. Looks like we are going to halftime.
We're going to the halftime break. Wylie 14, Argyle 7. So we go to the halftime break. I'm looking for you, Brian Hobbs. Just start talking when you get Clay Martin. I'm still looking for you. Don't see you. I see you now, Brian, down in the goal line. He'll catch Clay Martin on the way in. Brian Hobbs, it's all yours, man.
Coach, the games live to be as advertised. You're up by 7 at half. Hard fought first half, but pretty sure that's not the way you scripted it. So give me a breakdown of what you saw in the first half.
Oh, just a great football game. Two great teams and slugging it out. And, we finally got the ball in the end zone and big play on defense. We're able to get it again and just got to play better in the second half.
All right, Coach, go get him. We'll see you in the second half.
14-7, Wylie over Argyle. The Bulldogs will get the football to start the second half. We'll step aside. We'll give you the Wylie Bulldog Pure Gold Band after this timeout as well. Glad you're with us tonight on this UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football. More to come after this timeout. Tarleton Memorial Stadium in Stephenville, we have reached the half. Our halftime score, Wylie 14, Argyle 7. We will crunch some numbers. We'll get to the first half stats here in just a moment, but we step aside. We give the stage to the Wylie Pure Gold Band and the Wylie High School Bells under the direction of Lynn Thompson and band director Kyle McDonald. Enjoy this performance here from Stephenville and Tarleton University, the Wylie High School Band.
Let's pray that mic holds. Brian's mic's been sputtering a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Wiley High School Pure Gold Marching Band. The band has had an incredibly successful season, and the entire band staff is extremely proud of everyone. We are super excited for what's to come next year. Under the field direction of Kate Fellows, Michael Adenizio, and Allison McCall, with color guard captain Layla Romero, First Lieutenant Lexi Ross, and Second Lieutenant Eddie Chatfield, here is Let It Snow, featuring our color guard. And to conclude our halftime performance this evening, here is the Hay Song.
Under the direction of band director Kyle McDonald, it's the Wylie High School Pure Gold Band and the Wylie High School Bells under the direction of Lynn Thompson. Great job, purple and gold. And all you Santa Clauses out there, too, the Wylie Bells. Looking good here at Tarleton Memorial Stadium. We are at the half. Our halftime score, it's Wylie 14. Argyle 7. We step aside. We'll get you the first half stats. We'll look at the other scores from around the state of Texas in Class 5A Division II as well. Glad you're with us tonight on this UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football, courtesy of Wylie Bulldog Productions and YouTube, and also our radio home, 1017 The Raider. More to come after this timeout. Tarleton Memorial Stadium in Stephenville, Texas. It's the Class 5A Division II Region 1 final, the state quarterfinals in Class 5A Division II. At the half, our score, it's Wylie 14, Argyle 7. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes. Brian Hobbs is down on the sideline. Ryan is crunching some drive summary numbers. Give us a chance. Hey, Brian, I'm coming down to you, man. You had a field level view of Pretty intense 24 minutes of football, man. Your assessment of the first half?
Yeah, it's as advertised. I mean, it doesn't get any better at this level. But the one thing is we don't need to start fighting against the refs here, and the dirty laundry has got to get picked up off the field. We need to cut out some of these. We're seeing penalties we see in the first week of the season that we shouldn't be seeing right now. I mean, it's 5 yards here, 5 yards there, 10 yards of holding and can kill a drive. And right now, every drive is like Hodge said in the beginning that it has to count. We can't have the simple 3 and outs or these long, intensive drives that don't come away with something at this point to keep the lead. But really like the fact we get the ball start second half. Defense has had an answer for everything Argyle's thrown at them, and that's what I expected to see. KJ's doing a great job with what he has protection-wise, putting points on the board with what he's done. Just need to ask the offense we've got to have to build a better pocket, get the running game going, and clean up these penalties, and I think we should come away with this thing with a really shocking victory here tonight.
I love it. 14-7 halfway through, and the Bulldogs get the football to start the second half. Let's take a look at the first half before we start assessing the second half, and let's look at these stats from this first half and how we got to 14-7. Argyle took the opening kickoff, a 3-and-out defensive series by the Bulldogs. Argyle punted. The Bulldogs 1 first down on their first drive, and that was it before they punt the football back to Argyle. Argyle's second drive of the night, they put together an impressive drive. 9 plays, 84 yards. It took just over 2 minutes off of the clock. On 4th and goal from the 1-yard line, John Gately, the quarterback, kept it off the left side, and he got into the end zone. Argyle had a 7-0 lead with 5:58 left in our first quarter. We stayed that way until the second quarter of play, actually deep into the second quarter of play, after the Bulldogs got down to the 1-yard line. On 4th down and goal, a KJ Long quarterback sneak is stopped by the Argyle defense, a turnover on downs at the 1-yard line. Following that, the Bulldog defensive series, a 3-and-out series to force Argyle to punt the football back. Braden Regala, a great punt return to the Argyle 23. It took 7 plays, but the Bulldogs go the 23 yards. And KJ Long, a quarterback sneak from the 1-yard line, got into the end zone. Brady Clark's extra point made it 7-7 with 1:12 left in the first half. First play of the next Argyle series, Gately throws an interception to Hayden Wright, Hayden's 9th interception of the year. He got the Bulldogs in business after a late hit out of bounds on that interception return. The Bulldogs had to go 25 yards, and on 3rd down and goal from the 10, KJ hit Harrison Heighton on a 10-yard touchdown pass on the near side. Brady Clark's extra point was good with 12 seconds left in the first half, and that made it 14-7 Wiley, and that's where we are here at the halftime break. Let's look at some offensive numbers that we've kept, always unofficial, but courtesy of our great friend Tim Farah, who is keeping the stats up here for us tonight. For Wiley in the first half, 52 yards rushing, 112 yards passing, a total of 164 yards in the first half, compared to Argyle's 129 yards, 88 yards rushing, 41 yards passing for Argyle's for 129, and again, the Bulldogs 164. Individually tonight, Landry Carlton, 9 carries for 34 yards. Malachi Daniels has 5 carries for 15 yards. 1 carry for Julius Lane. He lost his footing, -1 yard. KJ tonight with sack yardage as well, has 9 carries for 4 yards, but he did score the touchdown there in that first half on the quarterback sneak. 9 carries for 4 yards. Collectively for the Bulldogs, 52 yards of rushing. KJ through the air tonight, 12 of 20, 112 yards, an interception, and a touchdown. His touchdown goes to Harrison Heighton. Heighton tonight has 3 catches for 28. Braden Regala has 4 catches for 11. Hunter Hood, 2 catches tonight for 21. Derek Evans, a great first half, 2 catches for 42. Landry Carlton out of the backfield has 1 for 10. Collectively passing tonight, 12 for 20 for KJ Long, 112 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 112 passing, 52 rushing. Bulldogs have a total of 164 yards in the first half. For Argyle in the first half, again, 129 yards of total offense, 88 rushing, 41 passing tonight. Leading them, R.J. Bunnell. Bunnell has 8 carries for 58 yards tonight. Landon Ferris has 3 carries for 11. Quarterback John Gately has 4 carries for 19, collectively rushing 88 yards tonight. Gately through the air, 3 for 9 for 31 yards and the interception there in the first half. And that's it The leading receiver tonight, Will Kezerick, excuse me. He has 2 catches tonight for 25. My apologies, Will and family. I just botched that. But you have 2 catches for 25 there in the first half. Will Hodson has 1 catch for 14. Defensive slugfest tonight. Feels a little bit different than last week in Canutillo. Last week it was 12-6 at halftime. Canutillo had the lead, but man, I tell you, all sorts of good here. Feeling really good about a 14-7 lead, but Hodge still 24 minutes to play, but you have to feel good 24 minutes in.
Well, you got to feel good being where you're at with a couple of drives. That frustration of we had 2 drives, Andy, one of 15 plays and one of 13 that didn't come away with points, but one of those was that 13-yard drive that stopped literally. I was telling somebody in the hallway, if that football had a nose, it would have sniffed that goal line. It was so close that when we turned it over on downs. But then they go and able to punch it in twice. Here's a crazy stat for you, Andy.
Ready.
Argyle's ran 25 plays. We have ran 45.
Wow, 45 in the first half. Wow.
And so, but what's good about that is time of possession, that we're able to move the football. We've been able to bounce back from a couple of penalties that have hit us and being able to convert. Again, we mentioned earlier about somebody stepping up and being able to make a play that maybe didn't make one a week or 2 ago, and that's exactly what Derek Evans has done. Made some big plays to convert on first downs or on third down to add more downs, a new set of downs for the offense. Again, so we've been able to do that. We've been able to run it a little bit. I will look for us to maybe see what kind of balance of an offense that we'll be able to do in the second half. You know, Coach Rogers and his staff making adjustments, as well as Coach Hill, Coach Kincaid, Coach Martin, and their staff as well.
I'll give you my assessment of the second half as we start it and then come right back to you. I will tell you, the Bulldogs played loose. I had a chance to see them at school today. They were loose. They were loose. They were excited. They were excited about the opportunity. Not the time now to start scoreboard looking and play tight. Keep playing. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. You can play with the number 1 team in the state. You got to do it for 24 minutes. Execute. Take care of the football. Make plays when you get a chance to make plays. Your assessment as we get ready for the second half.
Well, and I mentioned earlier the keys of the game were to each possession be productive, and I think we've done that. And even though that Argyle had that one drive that ended up in points for them, that boom, 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 real quick, got into the end zone quick. But really since then, the defense has done a pretty good job wrapping up. Even when they had that big stop there on the goal line, they got the breathing room, but we were able to do that. Hobbs had mentioned about special teams. Great job on field position, and in doing those, when you win those possessions defensively, you get good field position. Great job by Braden Regala on the return, on taking off and being able to get out of bounds and get some great field position for that last one. But the other is we've taken care of the football. We've won that battle so far, need to continue to do so. And then you mentioned it, and my one was believe in yourself that you belong here, and that's where we're at right now. Up 14-7. This next possession is going to be big. We mentioned the penalties, but we've done a pretty good job of converting some penalties that have gone our way with some pass interference, extending those drives, and being able to continue drives with penalties that have been in our favor. But I agree, tighten that up. I'm sure receivers have gotten together. Hey, watch football, all those things. But you got a half to get rolling, and you got to win this half. That's what you got to do, is win this half.
Bulldogs are 7-0 when they've led at halftime this year. They've got a 7-point lead, and they get the football when we start the third quarter here in just a moment. Both teams are back out on the field. We'll step aside for a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll have the second half, the kickoff to the third quarter after this break. Glad you're with us tonight. This UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football and Wylie Bulldog Productions high school AV Productions class and 101.7 The Raider, our radio home. We step aside, third quarter coming up after this timeout. Two teams are back out on the field. We get ready for the second half here. Wylie and Argyle. It's Wylie 14, Argyle 7. This is the Region 1 final. Let's take a look around the state at the other scores that we have. We start in Region 2. The winner of Region 1 plays the winner of Region 2. This is a game early in the game. It's South Oak Cliff 12, Melissa 9. That game at Globe Life Park in Arlington. Other scores in Region 3, Port Neches Groves leads Fort Bend Marshall. That's a rematch of district opponents. Fort Bend Marshall won the first game. Port Neches Groves, PNG, has a 26-14 lead. That in the third quarter. Liberty Hill leads Corpus Christi Flower Bluff at halftime. Liberty Hill 28, Flower Bluff 27. 14-7 here, Bulldogs, as we get ready to start the second half. Wylie won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they will get the football.
So you're kicking off one of these things. Momentum's gone the way of the Wylie Bulldogs did in that first half. You got to look out. Special teams, watch for an onside kick. Again, opportunity, great return here. Get your footing good. We had a little slippage in the first kickoff after the touchdown.
There's Carter Buxton's kickoff. It's a deep kickoff. Regala is going to let it sail out of the back of the end zone. And it's a touchback. Bulldogs first and 10 on their own 25. Again, KJ in the first half was 12 of 20 for 112 yards and a touchdown and an interception. 45 plays to 25 plays there in the first half of the Bulldog offense. They've got a chance to set the tone here with a 7-point lead. First down and 10 at the 25.
And really pretty decent field position after the touchback. Again, KJ coming in, starting the second half. Players high-fiving each other, low-fiving each other, knowing, hey, they know what they got to do, and here's the first drive of the second half.
Bulldogs will start with the football on the left hash with the first down and 10. It's a 4-receiver set, twins to both sides. Carleton, the running back, to the right of KJ. He'll get it on first down. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Argyle was expecting run right up the middle, and they won the battle. And Landry's actually going to lose a yard there on first down. Landry had 34 yards rushing in that first half. Just consistent play. Landry finds a way to get 2, get 5, does his job. He does lose one there. It's second down 11, ball on the 24. Still the 4-receiver set. Ball's on that left hash. KJ take the snap with play action. Throw it. Got it. Curl pattern. Derek Evans, another catch. Derek's got a first down to the 36. Just a 10-yard curl on the sideline. He turns it into 12. First and 10, Wylie at the 36-yard line.
Great job pushing that defensive back away. Make him think you're going stop. Good throw connection by KJ.
Still on that left hash. Now trips on the right. KJ handoff Landry. Bouncing off left guard. Back to the center of the field. Flag flies again. This in the area of holding, as Landry picks up 3. And we will check the flag. Dax Harani again, part of the tackle. And again, this in the area of holding. We've seen a lot of yellow on the green tonight. The holding penalty will negate the 3-yard run on first down.
Yeah, again, not AJ. Combination there with the Landry involved. Bouncing out, had a chance there. Umpire again throwing that flag for the holding. Again, first down and long.
It's a spot foul from the area of the hold, so first down at 17. Ball on the 29. Trips to the right. KJ looks to his left, flared out in the flat. Carleton is going to have to do something on his own with no blockers, and he can't. He's dropped for a loss. Bud Petter, 5'10", 170-pound junior, drops him for a loss. Loss of 1. It's second down 18.
And Petter going out there, seeing the flare out by Landry. Now that could set something up with a pump fake to there and a go route down the sideline with Evans or Heighton. We'll see what happens here, second and long.
Second and 18 at the 28. KJ rolled the pocket to the right this time. 4-man pressure. Out pattern again. Caught right on the sideline. Harrison Heighton at the 38. He's got 10 yards. Again, it was double digits there. He's got 10. It's still third down and 8 here for the Bulldog offense. Ball's at the 38-yard line. 10:37 third quarter. Bulldogs a 14-7 lead. Opening drive of the second half. 3rd and 8 at the 38. They need the 46. From the right hash, KJ surveys the field. Curl pattern, off the mark and incomplete. Same play they just ran to Heighton. KJ just missed him as he threw it too wide on the sideline. It falls incomplete. 4th down and 8, and I think the Bulldogs will punt.
Yeah, just a tough deal. Good job running the route, trying to settle in and get the settle in and catch the pass there. Unfortunately, incomplete. Would have been an option for maybe going for it on there 4th down. But again, we saw a great punt by Brady Clark earlier. Another opportunity to get a big boot away and get field position, win that battle.
Krizarek back deep as Clark's punt is away. It's a wobbly punt, far sideline, no chance for a return. It will take a Bulldog bounce and roll down inside the 25, come to rest at the 24-yard line. 10:22 left. 3rd quarter of play. Wylie 14, Argyle 7. They get the football, the chance to go tie it up. Their first possession here in the second half. 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. Again for Argyle in the first half, 129 yards of total offense, 88 on the ground, 41 through the air. Gailey was 4 for 9. I said 3 for 9 at half. 4 for 9 in the first half for 31 yards. Through the interception to Hayden Wright late in that second quarter. 1st and 10 on the 24. Ball's on the right hash. Tight end to the right. H-back to the left. Twin receivers to the left. Handoff. And the first carry goes to Ferris. Met at the line of scrimmage, falls forward to about the 26. Short gain on the play. Boy, that linebacking crew doing great things. Ethan Hoffman's in there at the linebacking spot, too. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. Yep. Oh, the White Hats explaining something here. Not sure what happened. A legal substitution here on the Bulldogs. Think Wiley must have had 12 on the field. But I think on the first play.
Well, we had some question about a defensive back, Patterson needing to come inside, but I didn't see anybody running off or running on that play. But again, nonetheless, another flag.
So 5-yard mark off, 1st down and 5 now. Another carry. Ferris, he loses his footing in the backfield. Just slipped on the Tarleton turf back at the 27. It's a loss of 2. So you get 3, you get the penalty. It would have been 2nd and 7, made it 1st and 5. Then you fall down. Well, let's try 2nd and 7 again. 2nd and 7 from the 27. Twins to the near side. Gailey, play action. Throw, well overthrown and incomplete. Trying to hit Krzyzak on that slant pattern. And Hodge, that ball's overthrown by 5 yards. Well overthrown. It's 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, overthrown. And Scott really close opportunity for another interception there. Now 3rd down and long. Again, another opportunity to make this a very productive defensive stance here for the Wylie Bulldogs.
Argyle's gone big here. A lot of 3 receiver in the first half. They're just going twins in this half. Tight end to the right, H-back to the left. Ferris is offset to Gailey's left on 3rd and 7. Play action, looks to his left. Throw it up the sideline. Well overthrown again and incomplete. Krzyzak, the intended receiver. Kenny Scott's there at coverage. It's a 3-and-out defensive series the Bulldogs have held. They'll get the football back.
Again, great job. Again, you mentioned the overthrow there, but that's why that 1st and 2nd down is important, because it puts a throwing down situation for Argyle. Now, another opportunity to secure the punt, get you some yardage, great field position to start your next possession.
Wiley should hold their good field position. As here's the punt. Regala, no chance for a return. It will take an Argyle bounce near sideline. Still in bounds. It's still rolling. And we'll come to rest right at the 20-yard line. Great punt there by Argyle. Trey Batson, boy, excuse me, just put it on the near side and it just kept on rolling. And the Bulldogs have it. 9:26 left. Boy, both teams have had a drive, and we've only burned 2.5 minutes off the 3rd quarter clock. But Wiley has it back with a 7-point lead at 14-7.
But when you throw those passes, they fall incomplete. The clock stops, doesn't keep rolling. Again, not terrible field position after the big punt. More importantly, you got another opportunity to get a drive going here in the second half.
Julius Lane will get a chance at running back. Kendrick Vanderbilt's in at the H-back spot. He's off the right side behind right tackle Cameron Van. 3 receiver set. KJ play action. Quick curl. Oh, man, almost intercepted. Great job, Trey Batson. As Regala, the inside receiver, ran a quick curl. Batson almost jumped the route, and that would have been a pick 6.
And a really good job by keeping your back to the defender by Regala to cause a little bit of a collision, if you will, so there wasn't a way to go pick 6. If he slips it, you're exactly right, Andy. That's going to the house.
So now 2nd down and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Still in that right hash. Vanderbilt's in. Tight end on the left, trips to the left too. Take the snap, handoff, lane, left tackle, stretch play. Nowhere to go at all. Julius will get back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly, 3rd down and 10. Let's get down the field. Let's visit with Brian Hobbs down on the sideline. Get a feel down there, Brian.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing, look at the crowd over here, standing up, having a blast on our side. Look at that side over there by y'all, sitting there doing absolutely nothing. That tells you the story right now. This team is right here ready to take the lead even further on down, and let's put this away.
3rd down and 10, ball at the 20. 4 receivers, trips to the right side. KJ with 3-man pressure, steps up in the pocket. Now wants to tuck it and run. It collapses, nowhere to go. Boy, where KJ's been so successful this year, and when the pocket collapses, he can slip through and get in the open field. Just not able to do that tonight at all. He's brought down for a 1-yard gain. It's Michael Madry, the tackle. And quickly the Bulldogs will punt the football back.
Yeah, and they're doing a really good job at kind of squeezing in and letting that running lane be even smaller. So now big opportunity right here. Big job for the punt team to make sure you give Brady enough room to get a punt off.
Brady Clark in punt formation. Great snap from Valero. Clark's punt. It's a high punt, but shorter this time. Near sideline. It will take that Wiley bounce again. It's down inside the 45 and covered up. Boy, a little dangerous there by Jaquan Felton, but he covers it up at the 43. And back and forth we go. 8:02 left, 3rd quarter. Wiley still the 14-7 lead. Very similar to this first half. The defense for the Bulldogs playing absolutely fantastic tonight. They'll get another chance here.
Yeah, that's one of those kind of like in Major League when they told Willie Mays-Hayes, great catch, don't ever do that again. That might have got talked to over there. Hey, great idea, but just don't ever do that again.
1st and 10 at the 43. It's on the left hash. Sweep play this time. Coming to the left, Bunnell. And Bunnell will get across the 45 to the 50. Colin Bruning, the junior, the linebacker, makes the tackle. 8 for Bunnell on the play. Boy, Bruning is having a great junior campaign. 43 solo tackles, 12 tackles for loss. 2nd down and 2 now here for Argyle. Bunnell right up the middle, met in the hole, falls forward. It's close to a 1st down. He needs the 47. I think he's a little short. 3rd down and about 1 here at the Wiley 48.
Again, 3rd down and 1. Watch for Gailey to keep it. May see a lot of Bunnell here.
Sweet Bunnell coming left, cuts up at the numbers, has a 1st down. Ryan Price will drop him, but at the 43. 5 for Bunnell, and they're going to go to their bread and butter here, which is R.J. Bunnell, their leading rusher on the year, 1,400 yards. He's gone over 1,500 tonight. 1st and 10, Argyle at the Wiley 43. Quick play action, caught near side. Krzyzak to the 35. Kenny Scott, immediate tackle. Kenny's given some cushion. Krzyzak taking advantage. He's got 8 on that pass and catch. 2nd and 2 at the 35. Quickly, Bunnell, handoff, spin move at the line of scrimmage, and he's dropped for a loss. Landon Null shot the gap. Ryan Blake cleans him up. 3rd down and 3, Argyle at the 36.
Looked like he lost a yard there, Andy, on that one. Now, here you got to watch, Scott. Be sure you don't get caught on a stop and go. Be smart there. Playing up tight here.
On 3rd and 6, whistle. Is this a false start? Again, I don't think that official, the umpire, can throw an offsides. That's got to be a false start. He's talking to the center, Jason Crowder. I think Crowder's moving the football, and he got caught. 2nd time tonight. False start on the Eagles. It's 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8. Again, very, very runnable play here for the Eagles. Look for Bunnell to keep it here. But again, Scott and those folks, be sure, keep them in front. Be careful for the stop and go.
3rd down and 8. Ball at the 41. 3 receivers this time. H back to the left, no tight end. Bunnell offset to Gailey's left. Sweet play. Bunnell coming left. Power play will get the 40, maybe the 39, and that's it. Senior safety Reese Borho, a huge tackle. Boy, it's 4th down and 6. I think the Eagles, well, personnel change. We'll see. 4th down and 6 at the Wiley 39. No personnel changes here for the Bulldogs. Well, actually, Borho coming out. Regala will go deep.
Got to be careful for a fake. We saw Let's do this last week. Again, they may just try field position, trusting their defense here.
They'll change formation here on 4th and 6. Motion into the formation. Here's the snap. It is a punt. Trying to coffin corner. Regala let it go, and it bounces 4 yards in the end zone. It's a touchback. Another check mark to the success of the Bulldog defense tonight. They've held again. Brian Hill, defensive coordinator, giving out his chest bumps 5 feet in the air as well on the far side. 5:42 left third quarter. Wylie 14, Argyle 7. Bulldogs first and 10 on the 20.
All right, again, defense is giving the ball back to you. Offense, it's time to find a way, sustain some drives, get that thing moving in the right direction. And so be able to run the football, but be able to create some lanes for that to take place. Looks like Malachi in at running back.
Daniels will get the call this time at the running back spot. First and 10 on the 20 and on the left hash. KJ takes the snap, handoff Malachi. Left side, boy, met right at the line of scrimmage. Ball pops out. He was down. Caden Clay was on it. Ball popped out for Malachi. No gain on the play. But again, he was down by contact as the ball popped loose. And with stoppage in play here, official timeout on the field. 5:29 left here in our third quarter. Wylie 14, Argyle 7. That's where we were at the half. Argyle scored first, their second drive. John Gailey, a 1-yard touchdown run, made it 7-0. Bulldogs scored twice in the final 2 minutes before the half. KJ Long, a 1-yard touchdown run. Then Long hit Harrison Heighton on a 10-yard touchdown pass with 12 seconds left in the half. 14-7 at the half. 14-7 now, 5.5 minutes to go third quarter.
Well, and Coach Martin explained it as a slugfest, and that's what we're seeing. Right now we've seen punt, 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 punt. We need to get drive rolling.
Second and 10 at the 20. Trips to the right. KJ surveys the field. 4-man pressure. It's collapsing. He sneaks away from this one. He's got room across the 25. Takes a big hit. It spins around at the 27, but he does have 7. Third down and very manageable 3rd and 3 at the 27.
3rd down and 3, really the first time, Andy, that KJ's been able to take off and run there. Great job by KJ.
Big play here to try to keep this drive alive. 3rd and 3 at the 27. Still 20 on the play clock. Plenty of time to work with. 4 receiver set, twins to both sides. KJ rolled the pocket to his right. Still rolling, out pattern. Heighton's got it at the 35. Well, that's been bread and butter tonight. Senior to senior, give him 8. Move the sticks, 1st and 10 at the 35.
And good job. Knowing where you need to go, get behind the sticks. You catch it, fall down, sticks keep moving. 1st down. Good job, senior to senior.
And more importantly, the clock will continue to run as we hit 4.5 minutes left, third quarter. KJ take the snap, flare it out. Carlton out of the backfield. Boy, trying to make something on his own. He can't. Good pursuit by the Eagles. Running him out of bounds is Caden Yates. Loss of 1 on the completion.
Yeah, Cameron Van on the pull there, trying to get out there and get a block for Landry. Wasn't quite able to get there for Landry to turn it, because basically when you throw it out there like that, it turns in basically to a sweet pass, and wasn't able to get on the edge and get on the outside.
2nd down 11. Ball at the 34. 4 receivers again. KJ play action. Get rid of it in a hurry. Curl pattern. Oh, almost intercepted again. And it's the same man, Trey Batson, who undercut the curl route. Almost had a pick 6. Off his hands, falls incomplete. 3rd down 11.
3rd down and long here again. Great job by Batson batting it down. Great job on his part. Now 3rd down and long. Need to get this thing rolling.
At the Wylie 34 on 3rd and 11. 4 receivers. Landry offset to KJ's left. Take the snap, roll the pocket to the left. 4-man pressure. KJ sets his feet, coming back near side, and he's sacked from behind. KJ will lose 4 on the sack. Sacked this time by Logan Gregory. And back and forth we go, another punt. 5 possessions here in the third quarter, all have ended in punts.
Yeah, it's going to be who can find that first offensive success here in the second half.
Just a matter of playing field position here in this third quarter. Brady Clark's going to have to do his job here special teams-wise. 4th down and 15. The ball's on the 30. Good snap from Bolero. Brady gets it away. There's contact. No flag flies. Fair catch called for by Krzyzak at the 40. And the Eagles have it back. They'll mark it on the 39. 3:40 left third quarter. The slugfest continues. Wylie 14, Argyle 7.
That's where if he'd have watched any of the World Cup this week, he might have known to go ahead and flop right there and see if he could have drawn that contact.
Let's get down to the field. Let's visit with Brian Hobbs. Get a feel from the sideline, Brian.
You know, I'm like what I'm seeing. I know we need to do more as far as getting some points on the board, but I'm okay with the defense keeping us in this. They've been our savior all year long, and that's we've heard it before. Defense will win you championships. So let's put it on their square shoulders one more time and see if we can hold this back and get the ball back.
14-7 Wylie, 3:40 third quarter. 1st and 10. They did mark it on the 40-yard line. Argyle's back to a 3-receiver set. take the snap, play action. Gailey surveys the field, square in. He's got it at the 50 and into Wiley territory. Catch on that far side by Lane Stewart. Stewart's got 16, and Argyle just like that into Bulldog territory. 1st and 10 at the 44.
And cranking up the tempo.
Gonna go back to tempo. We saw that in that first quarter. Handoff, left side. Believe that's Funnel. Nope, check that. That's Ferris. And Ferris bottled up. Kept the legs driving. Got out of the first tackle, but not the second. The gang tackle gets him. It's just a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
And a great job there by the Bulldogs, getting one person hitting the running back early, getting a lot of hats to the ball. Great job.
At the Wiley 43, Gailey, play action, looks to his left, curl pattern caught, Krzyzak near side. Kenny Scott will wrestle him down at the 30, but it will go for 13 more. That's been the most successful play tonight for Argyle, is the play action curl on the near side. Mark it on the, well, they put it on the 31. So 12 on the play. Thought he was at the 30, they put it on the 31. 1st and 10 at the 31. Gailey, handoff, Ferris, stretch play going right. Trying to get to the sideline. Colin Bruning gets him in open space. He gets forward at the 27. Argyle down inside the 30 for the first time since that touchdown drive in the first quarter.
Yeah, Bruning did a really great job chasing him down.
2nd and 6 at the 27. Gailey, play action, right side, curl, caught, this time on the far side. Hodson, and Hodson's down to the 13. 14 this time. And Argyle finding something they like. Colson Cooper, the tackle, 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 13. 2:10 left, third quarter. Gailey, handoff Ferris up the middle. Landon Knowles got him around the ankle. Short gain to the 11. 2nd down and 8.
And again, it's respecting that a little bit, because earlier in the first half we saw receivers getting behind it. So you mentioned about the cushion earlier. You got to find a way to get that cushion, but close out on your receiver when that ball's in the air.
2nd down, long 7. Gailey's going to keep it this time as he pulls it. He's got the 5. He's got the end zone. It's an Argyle Eagle touchdown. John Gailey just pulled it that time. 2nd time on the zone read. He's in from 10 yards out this time. And it's 14-13 Wiley with an extra point to come. And a good job by Gailey. He just read the defense. It crashed on the end. He kept it 10 yards out. He's in. Carter Buxton in for the extra point. Snap is back. Hold is down. Buxton's extra point is up. And it is good. 1:44 left. Third quarter play. Our new score, Wiley 14, Argyle 14. We'll take the timeout. This is a UIL academic production of Wylie Bulldog football and Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. More to come after this timeout.
Shot.
14-14 on the scoreboard. The kickoff, fair catch called for by Kenny Scott, so the Bulldogs will have it. 1st and 10 on their own 25. We're tied at 14. Argyle's 6-play, 60-yard drive. 1:56 off the clock. John Gailey, his second rushing touchdown tonight. Gailey on the year only had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's got 4 now on the season. Buxton extra point ties us up at 14 with 1:44 left, third quarter. 1st and 10 Bulldogs on the 25. Handoff Carlton, pushing forward. And good leg drive and a push by his offensive line. He's got 3, almost 4 to the 29. This is a respond type of drive here for the Bulldogs.
And we've done a really good job. We've seen it after penalties, being able to convert. Again, sustain a drive. Good start with a 4-yard carry there by Landry. And again, let's see if we can get this thing rolling. Left or right on your dial.
2nd and 6 at the 29. Whistle and a false start here on the Bulldogs. Another 5-yard penalty behind the sticks again. Boy, a lot of double-digit plays tonight for Wiley. Have to overcome here. 2nd down and 11. Just on the false start. Ryan Price is playing a lot of H-back. Seth Strange a little banged up in the first half, so Price is getting the call at the H-back. 2nd 11, ball in the 24. KJ puts it in the belly of Carleton. Landry's got it across the 25 to about the 27. 3rd down and 8. Here coming up for the Bulldog offense. Well, that was dangerous there. KJ, I think, wanted to pull it, but Landry took it from him.
Yeah, it was hanging on his hip there. It looked like a real delay. And when you delay that a little bit, it allows the defense to settle in and watch a little longer. And unfortunately, only got a couple.
3rd down and 8 at the 27. Ball in the left hash, 3-receiver set. KJ take the snap, whistle. I believe we have another false start here in the Bulldogs, and we do. And another 5-yard mark-off will make it 3rd and double digits. And I'm not sure it's unique because it's happened all night long tonight. Something I haven't seen all year, but KJ slaps the hand, Sutton Peck snaps the football. But tonight, well, boy, the skill guys are wanting to get out of the chutes before Sutton snaps the football. 3rd and 13 now at the 22. Bulldogs don't have to run another play here in the quarter if they don't want to. Well, yes, they do. 1 second difference, game clock, play clock. On 3rd and 13 from the 22. Whistle. I believe we have another one. Another false start on the Bulldogs.
Now, Argyle is shifting, and I don't know what's causing the slide over. They're shifting, and when we do, it's almost like we're hoping we'll draw them off. You know, you got to settle in, hold your water, let them move over, and then execute the play.
And now the Bulldogs do not have to run another play, and they won't. We've played 3 at Tarleton. Region 1 final. After 3, our score, Wylie 14, Argyle 14. We step aside, 4th quarter coming up. This is Wylie Bulldog Football, UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog Football. The Wylie Bulldogs Productions, YouTube, 1017 The Raider. More to come after this timeout. Side 14-14. Andy Penny, the Hodge, Ryan Holmes, Brian Hobbs down the sideline. Tim Farah keeping the stats for us up here in the booth. Glad you're with us tonight. Wylie Bulldog Football. It's 3rd down and 18 as we start the 4th. KJ's going to roll the pocket to the right, surveying the field, throw it, and it's caught, but for a short gain. I believe that's that. Can't tell if that's Hood or Evans. Oh, check that. That's Hunter Hood on the far side. Short gain on the play, 5-yard gain on the play, 4th down and long. KJ's still in. Argyle's going to burn a timeout. Smart play there. KJ, I think, was going to quick kick the football, but you get Argyle to burn a timeout with 11:35 left.
I find that an interesting timeout call, and it may end up benefiting them later. But it's an interesting call because regardless of what happens, you've got your defense in. You get a stop, you're there. If they end up quick kicking it, you don't want to try to return it anyway. But Coach Rogers wanted to go ahead and call a timeout, maybe talk about some things. Hey, don't let them do anything crazy. Know where you need to be. Make sure the punt gets off because right now this field position, this next possession is going to be big for them. As momentum try to change a little bit to the Argyle way, but again, calling a timeout here early in the fourth quarter.
Of all the crazy stats we've seen this year, the Bulldogs have not been tied going into the fourth quarter this year. They have trailed 7 times going into the fourth quarter and won 4 of those, but they've not been tied with 12 minutes on the clock. That's where we are now, 4th down and 13. Argyle burns a timeout, and now Brady Clark is on the field in punt formation. Nobody back deep yet for Argyle, and now dropping back is Dax Harani. Here's a snap to Clark. It's a good one. Whistle. And
we weren't set on the shift. When we turned around to get set, Andy, we didn't wait a second.
And now Argyle will make the full personnel changes and bring their punt return unit on the field on 4th down and 18. So Clark stands inside the 5. He stands on the 3-yard line. It's the first time I've seen this kind of this punt formation where they break the huddle, get to the line, snap the football. Clark's got it. Light pressure. Low kick. Fair catch called for and made. Krzyzak on the run at the Argyle 46. 11:29 left tonight. We're tied at 14. What you expect in the regional final, here we are. Argyle's got it. 1st and 10 on their own 46. Bulldogs through 3 quarters of play and even 200 yards of offense tonight. 60, check that, 205, 60 on the ground, 145 through the air. Argyle now at 212. So not only close on the scoreboard, tied on the scoreboard, but pretty close in offensive yardage too. Gailey and company 1st and 10 on their own 46. 3 receivers. Here comes reverse. Reverse coming near side. Up the sideline, inside the 40, 35. Lane Stewart. First time we've seen misdirection today and goes for a big gain. 22 on the gain, and Argyle at the Wiley 32. They want to go fast here. Handoff Bunnell right up the middle. He's inside the 30. Vanderbilt's trying to wrestle him down. Bunnell still leg driving, has enough for another 1st down. There's 11 for number 11, Bunnell.
Yeah, kept his legs really going. Vanderbilt there trying to make a play, but Bunnell kept just a turning.
1st and 10 on the 22. Quickly inside the Bulldog 25. Sweet play. Bunnell coming to the right. It's got the edge. 20, 15. Scott will knock him out of bounds, but another 10 here for Argyle and Bunnell. 1st and 10 just outside the 10-yard line.
And this is where we've seen Gailey keeping it here. See what he does here.
Sweet play. Same play. Bunnell, short side of the field. Breaks the first tackle and gets a few. Takes a big shot from Colin Bruning. He's got 3 on that play. 2nd down and 7 at the Wiley 8. 10:40 and counting. Here in our 4th quarter of play, we're tied at 14. Gailey take the snap. It's Bunnell again, left side. He's inside the 5, falls forward to about the 4. Wrapped up this time by Hayden Wright, the safety. 3rd down. 3rd down and about 2, long 2, maybe 3, inside the 5-yard line.
Again, you got to watch Gailey here. Again, this is where he's kept it kind of on repeat. Again, Bunnell, Gailey.
3rd down is short. Bunnell up the middle, hit at the line, falls forward. I think he's got enough for a 1st. He needed the 2. I think he's got it. Waiting for the official signal, but I think he's got it, and yes, he does. 1st and goal, Argyle inside the 2-yard line. 14 all. Eagles trying to get the lead back. Gailey up under the center. Quarterback sneak pushing the pile forward, and I believe he's in, and he is. It's an Argyle Eagle touchdown. John Gailey, his third touchdown tonight. It comes with 9:50 on the clock. And the Eagle offense has been rolling the last two drives. It's 20-14 Argyle with an extra point to follow. Carter Buxton in for the PAT. Snap is back, hold is down. Buxton's extra point is blocked. Blocked off the edge. I believe it's Colson Cooper who got it. It keeps it a 6-point game. With 9:50 remaining, our new score. Argyle 20, Wylie 14. We step aside this UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football and Wylie Bulldog Productions and 101.7 The Raider. More to come after this timeout. Here's the Buxton kickoff taken by Braden Regala at the 5-yard line. He goes to the far side. He gets outside the 15, not to the 20. He's tackled at the 18. Good coverage by the Eagle kickoff team. Wiley trails on the scoreboard. We got 9:43 left tonight. Argyle 20, Wylie 14. Eagles go 7 plays, 54 yards, 139 off the clock. John Gailey has scored all 3 touchdowns tonight. Extra point blocked by Colson Cooper. Put an asterisk by that, but Bulldog offense got to get rolling. Been fairly stagnant. That's credit to the Eagle defense here in the second half. 1st and 10, ball's on the 19. It's on the right hash. Trips receivers near side. Tight end to the right. Take the snap. Malachi. Nope, play action. KJ still got it. Pressure coming. He didn't see it, and he's sacked. Sacked back inside the 10. Darian Doyle having himself a night tonight. He's sacked at the 10. It's a loss of 9. Second down and 19.
And KJ getting that pressure on him. Hard to maybe feel that pressure knowing that it's coming. Again, behind the sticks.
I think Argyle might start ramping up the pressure a little bit more now with the lead. Second down and 19, ball at the 10. 4 receivers this time. KJ take the snap, roll to his right, sets the feet, scrambling back to the left. Still surveying the field, deep ball. Heighton behind the defense, a dive, and he can't pull it in. Boy, Heighton had a step all the way at the 50. KJ just launched it. They were off the script there, but Heighton just ran deep. KJ threw it deep, and Heighton just could not pull it in on a dive. 3rd down and long.
No, again, Heighton taking off. KJ rolling out, settling, found a pass, got it away, but it's not enough, and Heighton tried to get there laid out. Great attempt, but unfortunately empty-handed.
So now 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 19, both the 10-yard line. 9 minutes left tonight. Argyle the 20-14 lead. KJ take the snap, drops the football, picks it up. Scrambles to his right, surveying the field with pressure. He's got to be careful. He's sacked. He fumbles the ball down at the 5, and I think Argyle's recovered it, and they have. KJ fumbles at the 4, and Argyle able to get on it. And a short field here on the second turnover tonight by the Bulldogs. 1st and goal, Argyle at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, again, the turnover battle, tough right there. KJ running, loses the ball, fumbles right there. Argyle gets it. Defense going to have to make a big stop here inside the 5.
With 8:51 left, it's 20-14 on the scoreboard. We'll see if Bunnell gets the call on this series or Ferris. They've kind of gone back and forth. 1st and goal on the 4. Well, this is taking a long time. I don't know what's taking Argyle so long to get out on the field.
Well, and I don't like the fact that we waited to start the 25-second clock. Let's go ahead and get that thing rolling. We still haven't started it. and we're waiting till they get out here. Have a problem with that.
Ferris gets the call at the running back spot. First and goal at the 4-yard line. Ball's on the left hash here for Gailey and company. Gailey handoff Ferris, left side. He stretches in, and he's into the end zone. It's an Argyle Eagle touchdown. It takes one play to cash in on the turnover. And Argyle now plays with a 2-score lead as Landon Ferris in from 4 yards out. 26-14. I think Argyle will go for 2 here to try to get the conversion point back.
Yeah, important play here. Get a stop. Again, one of the bright sides of that, since that might have been a tough place to stop them, is scoring quick. Now, obviously, we've done pump, fumble. Gives you an opportunity to get right back in it, a place we've been before.
Eagles will go for 2. Play clock down to 10 as Gailey sets his offense. They'll set it on the left hash for the 2-point conversion. Gailey take the snap. Play action, center of the field. It's up, it's caught. Caught by the tight end, Hunter McFall. And the 2-point conversion is good. Argyle plays with a 14-point lead with 8:47 remaining. Our new score, Argyle 28, Wylie 14. We step aside. UIL Academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football. More to come after this timeout. 28-14. Argyle on top. Buxton's kickoff fair catch called for by Braden Regala, so the Bulldog offense will come back out. 8:47 left tonight. It's Argyle 28, Wylie 14. The drive, an easy one, a one-play drive after the turnover. 4 yards, Landon Ferris, the 4-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion, good as well. 21 unanswered now for Argyle, and really that's over the last, about the last 5 minutes of game time. They scored 21 points. Bulldogs have some work to do, down by 14, 8:47 left. Ball's on the 25. KJ surveys the field, 3-man pressure. Throw it out in the flat. Carlton's got it, and he's dropped for a loss. Tackle in the flat. Bud Petter was right there waiting for him. It's a 3-yard loss for Landry on the catch.
Yeah, Landry flares out. Little swing pass there. Able to make the stop.
Let's not forget, Wiley trailed Wichita Falls Rider by 14 with just 4 minutes left. Earlier this season, came back to win. Second down, 13. KJ in the pocket. Flag flies. This should be a face mask. As KJ's tackled back inside the 10-yard line on a little bit of extracurricular. That's not going to be called. But this should be a face mask on KJ in the center of the field. It is a personal foul on Argyle. So a 15-yard mark off. The Bulldogs will go the right direction. KJ's a little slow to pop up. Boy, some extracurricular after the whistles had blown. About 4 different Eagles kind of drove him into the ground.
Yeah, and not blowing a whistle, not doing anything, kept going and let the play continue. Deep down, as soon as that contact was made and it started going backwards, progress was stopped. And that's where the White Hats got to blow that whistle a little quicker. 15-yard does get the ball moving in the right direction with the face mask.
So KJ will have to come out for at least one play as the training staff had to come out and check on him out on the field. The penalty yardage marks it to the 37. First down and 10, Wiley at their own 37. 8:09 on the clock. Argyle 28, Wylie 14. Hayden Wright will come in and take a snap here for the Bulldogs. On 1st and 10 at the 37. Carlton's offset to his right, 4-receiver set. Hayden take the snap, throw it quick, curl. Heighton's got it outside the 40, breaks a tackle, drops the football, but out of bounds at the 43. Pass and catch of 6. That's Hayden's first completion, first pass and completion of the year. 6 yards to Heighton.
The good thing about that fumble, Andy, is stop the clock.
Yep, 6 there for Harrison, 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 43. KJ's right back in after one play off. Take the snap, survey the field, 3-man pressure. It's got him from behind, and KJ's going to be sacked again. He goes down back at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, pocket really collapsing there on KJ.
They'll put it on the 38. It's a loss of 5. 3rd down and 9 now here for the Bulldogs. And Argyle's able to do this with just 3-man pressure up front. Dropping 8, rushing 3, and they're still getting to KJ. 3rd down and 9, ball at the 38. 7.5 minutes to go now tonight. Trips to the right, lone receiver, Heighton on the left. KJ take the snap, looks to his right, square in, caught. Derek Evans again, he's into Argyle territory. Gets to the 46. 16 for Derek Evans, having himself a night tonight. The juniors got it, 1st down and 10. They mark it on the 47. 1st down and 10. Bulldogs on the plus side of the field, 7:10 on the clock. KJ surveying the field again, steps up in the pocket, wants to try to run. Wrapped up around the ankles, gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
And again, the Argyle Eagles just doing a pretty good job collapsing in on him, getting him. KJ looking, trying to take off, just hadn't been able to really take off. He has it a couple times, but wasn't able to there.
Well, you're dropping 8, rushing 3. You got 8 covering 4, and the 3 are getting to KJ right now. 2nd and 10 on the 47, center of the field. This one knocked down, almost intercepted. Linebacker Grant Mirabal got his hands on it.
And that was, we were going to be in a really good shape there.
Yeah. As Derek Evans was open on the center of the field on slant pattern, but Mirabal knocked it down. 3rd down and 10 at the 47. 6:37 left tonight. Argyle 28, Wiley 14. Four receivers. Carlton's in the backfield with KJ. Take the snap. 3-man pressure again. KJ with time this time. Steps up. Surveys the field. Sideline. Caught. Evans again. And Derek's got his feet down at the 37. It's 10 on the pass and catch. Move the sticks. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 37.
And the best thing about that, not only the 1st down, able to get out of bounds.
6:28 on the clock. 1st and 10 at the Argyle 37. KJ again surveys the field. Center of the field, deflected and incomplete. Deflected again, Mirabal in the center of the field, the linebacker. Because of that, it floated behind Hunter Hood, and he couldn't make the catch. Down the sideline, let's visit with Brian Hobbs. Brian?
Everything becomes critical at this point. You just remember that there are no guarantees after this clock hits all zero, so you've got to make everything count right here.
2nd down and 10, ball at the 37. KJ again, a straight drop. Looks, points, throws, takes a big hit as he throws it deep down the field, and it's overthrown and incomplete. Hit from behind by Riley Van Poppel. Just overthrows Regala down inside the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 10 at the 37. 4-down territory, no doubt, with 6:15 left, down by 2 touchdowns. So don't have to get all 10 here.
And again, clock stop with the incomplete pass. KJ looking over to Coach Kincaid, trying to figure out what pass. Look for obviously a pass play here.
From the 37 on the right hash. 4-man pressure this time. Good pocket. Near sideline. It's up for grabs. Boy, a lot of contact as Regala tries to go make the catch. It's deflected by Micah Roberts. Pass falls incomplete. And it's 4th down and 10 for the Bulldog offense. Bang, bang play on the near side, but good coverage there, and it's knocked down by Roberts. 4th down and 10.
Yeah, Roberts did a good job breaking on the ball. Long pass for KJ from the right hash across to Regala was open, but again, Roberts a good job closing in on that pass.
So 4th down and 10 for Wiley at the 37. KJ, center of the field. He's got Evans. Evans got another catch. And the drive continues. Boy, what a heck of a catch by Derek. He's got 16 down to the 21. 1st and 10, Wiley.
Great job.
Staying alive.
Great job by Evans getting to the sticks, knowing you've got to have your completion behind the sticks. Now, a bit of a NASCAR quick.
Under 6 minutes we go. 1st and 10 at the 21. KJ takes the snap, looks to his left. Fade pattern, Hood. Man, there's all sorts of contact, and there comes the flag. That's defensive holding, pass interference, either way you want to look at it. It's Hunter running kind of a wheel route to the near pylon and hands all over Hunter Hood. That'll be pass interference. And the Bulldogs getting a little closer to that end zone.
You know, when they start talking about uncatchable, it was uncatchable because he couldn't get around him.
Couldn't get there, yeah. Todd Rogers pleading his case, but you're not going to win them all, Coach Rogers. Definite holding. And the penalty should mark it off 10 to the 11-yard line. And it should be automatic first down and 10. 5:46 left. Bulldogs trying to get back within one score. The officials trying to figure out where to mark the football. The original line of scrimmage is the 21. It should be a 10-yard mark-off. And the ball on the 11.
Man, a lot of confusion. Really kind of frustrating to see this kind of confusion and this deep of a playoff run with the officiating crew this deep. You know this probably isn't their first playoff game, but a lot of confusion. Now we're finally getting it marked off. Sticks still haven't moved. Coach Martin talking to his sideline guy. And sticks aren't going to need to move except the down marker.
Cow. He's marked it all the way at the 4. Yeah, that can't be right. That's one. That's a 17-yard mark off.
And you don't.
It's half the distance at the most. I thought defensive holding was 10. If it's pass interference, it's half the distance. They put it on the 4. The original line of scrimmage was the 21.
Now in the NFL, that's might have been where we would have got it at, but we're not there.
And now they'll put it on the 11. Yeah, again, that's crazy. Week 14.
I think what we're trying to figure out, if it's pass interference, it's 15 yards. And bottom line is Tarleton knows not to run the clock here. Coach Martin gets the explanation from the white hat.
I think that's what Coach Martin's asking. If it's defensive holding, it's 10. If it's pass interference, it's 15, which would be half the distance, which would make it 1st and goal, not 1st and 10 at the 11. It looks like defensive holding has held. 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. On the right hash, 4 receiver set. Whistle. Is the play alive or dead?
Because here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Here's what happened, Andy. The white hat just now decided to blow the play clock, and the clock is running, so they need to make sure that gets bumped back up to 5:46. What's happened here is the play clock, the white hat blew the whistle, waited around to blow the whistle for the play clock, and now it needs to still be 5:46, needs to be on the game clock. There's the play clock. It's not moving.
With all that said, 1st and 10 on the 11. KJ, a 4 receiver set. Take the snap, roll to his left. Pressure coming. Throw it. Back pylon. He's got her dive, and it's Regala with a Bulldog touchdown. KJ Long, Braden Regala. Here we go again. 28-20. Extra point to come.
Great job rolled out. Good job by Regala. Good job by KJ finding him, staying in, landing, catching, all the things in our very familiar purple turf. Extra point to follow. Lots of time. 3 timeouts for the Bulldogs. Extra point. Here we go.
Brady Clark in for the extra point. Snap is back. Hold is down. Brady's PAT is up. And it is good. We've got 5:36 left. Our new score, Argyle 28. Wiley 21, don't go away. Exciting finish again. Here we go down the stretch. It's a UIL academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football and Wylie Bulldog Productions YouTube. 101.7 The Raider. More to come after this timeout.
And
It's a Liam Cisneros kickoff. It's a pooch kick taken on the near side and up the near sideline, out across the 40 into Wiley territory across the 50. Good return for Jaquan Felton. Tackle made that time by Kaysen Christopher, but Argyle is short field. Wiley back within one score. 5:28 to go. Argyle 28, Wiley 21. Bulldogs a 12-play, 75-yard drive, 3:10 off the clock. KJ hits Braden Regala. That's Braden's 12th touchdown reception of the year. KJ now with 36 touchdowns on the year. First and 10, Argyle. They're on the Wiley 47, 5:28 on the fourth quarter clock. Gailey will take the snap, quarterback sweep coming to the right, short side of the field. He's got a few. He's inside the 35. The pile still going forward, inside the 30. And actually, that's a new running back. That's Jacob Robinson, the other quarterback. Has come in, the running quarterback, picks up 19. Colin Bruning was trying to strip the football, just couldn't pull it out of there. Robinson picks up 19.
Yeah, again, they were trying to pull it, and as that was going, a lot of progression. He kept running with the football.
First and 10, Argyle on the Wiley 28, 5:05 and counting. Eagles are going to start milking some clock. 12 on the play clock. Gailey's back in at quarterback. First and 10 again on the Wiley 28. Gailey will take the snap, give it to Bunnell. Bunnell gets a few, get the 26, 2-yard gain. It is second down and 8.
Second down and 8, get some big stops. Now it may put a thought into the process of Rogers. Do you milk the clock or try to put some points on the board with a field goal to make it a 2-score game?
Wiley still does have all 3 timeouts here, not electing them to use them yet. 4:20 left, 15 on the play clock. Argyle 28, Wiley 21. 10 on the play clock. Second down and 8, Argyle at the Wiley 26. Gailey has 3 receivers. H-back to his right. They'll run the sweep going left. Bunnell cuts it up. He'll get down to about the 21. Gang tackle again. Bruning and Knoll are both there. Third down and about 3 here for the Wiley defense. 3:48, 3:47. Well, it's a big one here.
Yeah, the Eagles have really liked to go to the weak side with that sweep with Bunnell going to the left to the weak side. Again, going to need to be ready. Looks like they may run that again.
3:30 and counting. Third down and about 3 at the Bulldog 21. Bunnell offset to Gailey's left. 7 on the play clock. There's a whistle and a false start on the Eagles. Third down and 3 just turned into third down and 8. Now the silver lining for Argyle here is I believe the game clock will run again with 25. But it's now third down and 8, back at the 26. And it does, it winds again. So Argyle does not have to snap the football until less than 3 minutes left. 3:12, 3:11, 3:10, 15 on the play clock. Third down and 8. Bulldog defense needs a stop. Gailey take the snap. Handoff Bunnell. He's caught right at the line of scrimmage. Kendrick Vanderbilt. Reese Borho helps him. Gain of 1, and that's it. Still haven't called the timeout. 2:46, 2:45. No personnel changes here. It's about a 42-yard field goal, but the Eagle offense still on the field. Fourth down and 6. Ball on the left hash. Gailey take the snap. Play action. Throw it. Curl pattern caught at the 15. It's enough for a first down. Caught on the far side by Will Hodson. And it's a first down, Eagles inside the 15. Clay Martin will use the first Wiley timeout with 2:25 left. But a new set of downs here for the Eagles, and now in Buxton's field goal range with 2:25 on the clock.
Yeah, tough call right there. Great call by the Eagles, knowing, hey, we're going to run it. Maybe expecting run from the defensive side. They run the hitch, get to the sticks, and get them a new fresh set of downs. Now you are going to see a lot of starting to try to strip it out and try to create the turnover. We saw that in Brownwood first game of the year. Find it, hey, stand them up and start ripping that ball out, get a second chance, and find a way to get the ball back.
Back and forth tonight. Argyle scored first. Wiley 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. The Bulldogs led 14-7 at the half. Argyle got their offensive rhythm going late third quarter. Able to score 3 touchdowns in about a 5-minute stretch, had a 28-14 lead. Wiley responded with a 75-yard drive to get back within 1 score at 28-21. Argyle a huge first down on 4th down and 6. They've got a new set of downs, 1st and 10 on the Wiley 14. 2:25 on the clock. Argyle 1st and 10 again at the Wiley 14. Gailey take the snap, handoff Bunnell. Sidesteps one defender, falls forward to about the 12. And here's another Bulldog timeout. 2:20 left. And a 2nd down and 8. So you could burn another timeout here if you stop on 2nd down. Argyle can milk some clock on 3rd down. And again, they're in field goal range here with 2:20 remaining. The Bulldogs did block an extra point earlier tonight.
Yeah, 3rd down here again. You're going to keep running the ball, obviously going to keep it on the ground. They didn't obviously on 3rd down and were able to convert it. So you're going to see, you got to be careful. Gailey taking off running with it. A lot of Bunnell or Ferris with the ball here. Again, you're going to be seeing a lot of trying to strip it and rip it and get the ball back to give yourself another chance at tying this thing up.
Buxton on the year, I believe, is 8 of 10 field goals, so he's a good one. And again, I'm curious here if Argyle will just run the football, stay conservative, run the clock, make sure they don't give up yardage or stop the clock when they don't need to, and give Buxton a chance to make it a 2-score game. 2nd down and 9. Ball's at the 13-yard line.
Started the game clock a little earlier this time.
So 15 on the play clock. Gailey take the snap, sweep. Bunnell going left, breaks the tackle. He's to the 10, to the 5, and he's into the end zone. It's an Argyle Eagle touchdown. They ran the sweep short side of the field. Bunnell broke a tackle right at the line of scrimmage, and he's able to take it to 13 yards for the Argyle Eagle touchdown. With 2:14 on the clock, it's 34-21 Eagles with an extra point to follow.
Yeah, they really like that little toss sweep to the weak side. They've really enjoyed that play tonight.
Buxton in for the extra point. Snap is back, flags fly. I believe the Bulldogs in the neutral zone prior to, or either false start, one or the other. But it is a false start on the Eagles. So Buxton will have to kick from 5 yards deeper. Give credit to Argyle starting to run the football well tonight. 216 yards of rushing. And they've had to earn every one of them. Buxton another extra point attempt from 5 yards deeper. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is on the way. And it is good. 2:14 left tonight. Our new score, Argyle 35. Wylie 21. We'll take the timeout. UIL Academic broadcast of Wylie Bulldog football. More to come after this timeout. Must have been a penalty on the extra point as Argyle will kick from the 25-yard line. 35-21, Argyle, 2-touchdown lead, 2:14 left. Buxton will kick, though, from the Argyle 24. Gives Regala a chance to return this thing as he stands at the Wylie 15. Buxton will approach the football, and here is the kick. It's a squib kick. Loose at the 40-yard line. Angelo Ferguson able to cover it up. Well, that's huge. The Bulldogs are starting plus territory at the 41. We've seen Angelo do that a time or two this year, and he's able to get on that one. And Wiley is short field here at the plus 41. 2:14 on the clock. One timeout in their pocket. Down by 14.
Again, interesting decision there by Coach Rogers to go with a line drive squibber. Give you an opportunity to score quick here. Again, onside kick is very in play. Go score quick.
Center of the field, 1st and 10 on the Argyle 41. KJ take the snap. 3-man pressure. Rolls to his right. Sideline. Regala can't hold that one in. Bobbles it as he tried to keep the toes in, but he couldn't corral it. It falls incomplete. 2nd down at 10. 2:07 left. Argyle pretty content with rushing 3, dropping 8. Forcing Wiley to throw it short. Nothing deep down the field.
Yeah, and find a place, settle in, catch, run quick, get to the line, keep running plays. Plenty of time to go get you 2 scores here.
2nd and 10, ball on the 41. Trips to the right for KJ. Take the snap, 3-man pressure again. Good pocket, steps up into it, scrambling to his right. Got to get rid of it. Throws it up for grabs and out of bounds. Far sideline, incomplete. Now 3rd down and 10. 2 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Argyle scored 21 here in this 4th quarter. We were tied at 14 coming into this 4th quarter of play. They scored 21 here in this 4th with a 35-21 lead. 3rd down and 10, Bulldogs at the 41. Center of the field, 4-receiver set. KJ rolls to his right again. Out pattern. Hood can't make the catch on the far side. Check that was Heighton on the far side. Hadn't seen him on the far side too much tonight. But he ran the out pattern and falls incomplete. 4th down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. One final gasp to keep 2022 alive. With 4 receivers, Evans and Hood on the near side. Regala, Heighton on the far side. Carlton's in the backfield. 4th and 10 at the 41. KJ take the snap. Center of the field. Up, caught. Regala inside the 30. He's got it at the 28. It's 13 for Brayton. Still going with 1:51 left. Going to have to hurry. Clock's already rolling at 1:50 and counting. 1st and 10 at the 28. KJ roll to his right again. Reverses field, has pressure behind him. Spin move, still alive. Throw it up deep, and nobody's there. Incomplete. And 2nd down and 10 at the 28.
Yeah, good job keeping that alive. You can't take a sack. You got to be able to keep the ball in the air or incomplete. Good job of avoiding the sack there by KJ.
1:36 on the 4th quarter clock. Ball on the 28. 2nd down and 10. KJ take the snap, straight drop, surveys the field, moves to his right, sets his feet, hit from behind. He throws it into the end zone. A lot of contact again, and there's another flag in the end zone. And the Bulldogs will keep getting closer to that goal line. Another pass interference here on the Argyle defense. And Wiley will be down inside the 15-yard line. 1st down and 10.
Inside, find a way quick. May look to see Heighton up at the end zone. Throw it up, let him go get it here. Of course, you never know where they're going to mark the football.
They might give us 6 on that play. They put it on the 2-yard line.
They're doing it again. It's unbelievable. We may have an NFL crew here, Andy. I'm not real sure.
They have marked that at the 2-yard line. This is the 4th round of the playoffs, and they've marked that at the 2-yard line. Unbelievable.
And it's so important because if the are
they going to run this play at the 2-yard line? Unbelievable. 1st and goal at the 2. The 26-yard penalty.
We need to be ready to run it before they change anything.
First and goal at the 2. KJ, roll the pocket to the right. Out pattern. Heighten, dive, in the end zone. Can't hold on. It's incomplete. Second down and goal at the 2. Todd Rogers is livid on the near sideline, has every right to be. Second and goal on the 2-yard line. 1:23 on the fourth quarter clock. Three receivers wide side of the field. Lone receivers Heighten on the top side, short side of the field. On second and goal. KJ take the snap, pressure coming this time, rolls to his right, still alive at the 10, throws it up in the end zone, it's deflected and incomplete. KJ took another big shot far sideline. He'll pick himself up on the far sideline. Third down and goal at the 2-yard line. 1:15 on the fourth quarter clock. Argyle 35, Wiley 21. Trying to get back within one score.
Substitutions happening.
Yeah, Ryan Price has come in. Bulldogs will go back to their 3-receiver set with an H-back. That's Price. Third and goal at the 2. Tight formation here. All the receivers just off. Now they'll all switch. Regala in the backfield with KJ. Take the snap, play action, throw back to the left, wide open Ryan Price. I didn't see him. It's knocked away in the end zone. Harrison Heighten, incomplete. Now fourth down and goal at the 2-yard line. Well, Ryan Price was all alone in the near flat. KJ just didn't see him. He went for Heighten on the back line.
No, great
defense.
Great play call. Just again, might not have seen, didn't see Price there. One more play here, still plenty of time. You got to punch it in here.
Fourth and goal at the 2, 1:10 on the clock. Argyle 35, Wiley 21. Trying to get within one score. Fourth down and goal at the 2-yard line. Three receivers, Price is in. Tight end to the right, send motion across the formation. All the receivers now on the left. KJ rolls to his left, shovel pass. Carlton, he's in the end zone. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. 1:06 on the clock, 35-27. Beautiful call of the shovel pass.
Oh, great call. We see that a lot with the Kansas City Chiefs. To Travis Kelsey there, great call. Landry catching it, taking it into the end zone. Extra point here to follow.
Brady Clark in for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down. Brady's extra point is up, and it is good. Got a flag on the field, too. I think we got a roughing the kicker here, which they'll assess on the kickoff, but the extra point is good. 1:06 left. Argyle 35, Wiley 28. Crazy.
Oh, it's wild. And that roughing the kicker, we're trying to figure out if it's roughing the kicker running into, that's going to help the onside kick field position on being able to kick it here.
Actually, Coach Martin has declined the penalty. Extra point is good. I thought you could assess it on the kickoff. Doesn't matter. 1:06 left here, Hodge. 35-28.
1:06 to go in the ball game. Our score is now.
All right, here you go.
It comes down to an onside kick.
It comes down to an onside kick. You got the turf, easy to get, not easy. Cisneros does a pretty good job getting a bounce. It's all going to be about getting that bounce, finding the secure ball. Hands team are going to be in for the Eagles.
I think KJ is actually the kicker for onside kick. We'll see. Liam does a lot of squib kick, but I think it's actually KJ. We haven't had an onside kick all year long. 35-28, 1:06 left. Still a little bit of a heartbeat here for the Bulldogs. Comes down to an onside kick. KJ Long is the kicker on an onside kick. You have to have at least 4 guys on each side of the kicker, so that's why the Bulldogs have 6 on one side, 4 on the other. KJ's going to kick it to the far sideline. As he gets ready, here's the onside kick, pooch kick. It's loose at the 45. Bodies at the 45. And waiting for the official signal, and I think the Eagles have it. The Eagles have recovered the onside kick at the 45-yard line. And just a few snaps away from squeaking out of Stephenville as the regional final champions.
Yeah, great job. Just didn't quite get that bounce you like to get on that second roll on the onside kick. Fell on it. Now, I have seen botched snaps. Ask the Buffalo Bills.
Well, here we go. 35-28, 106 left. It is victory formation here for the Eagles. Gailey is up under the center. He'll take the snap. He'll take a knee. Coach Martin will go ahead and burn the final Bulldog timeout with 1:03 remaining.
Timeout, Bulldog.
Boy, a heck of a fight tonight.
Oh, they have battled for sure.
You know, these two programs, this is the 8th time they've met. Quality programs on both sides. I think mutual respect on both sides, and I think that just escalated tonight. Nothing but credibility on both sides again for both of these teams. 35-28 with 1:03 left. Bulldogs are out of timeouts. And Argyle's got it second down at 12. Let's go down the field. Let's visit with Brian Hobbs. Brian, it's all yours, man.
It's kind of surreal to see that 1 minute and 3 seconds and out of timeouts. That's just a real empty feeling. But it's, you know, hats off to this Bulldog team to have gotten to the final, you know, the final 8 in the state. It's unreal. But, you know, unfortunately, it looks like this will come to an end.
Second down at 12, ball at the 43. Gailey again up under the center. Take the snap, take a knee. And about a 20-second difference between game clock and play clock, but still one more play on third down. And the Eagles are going to get out of here 14-0 and move into the state semifinals. But again, they had to earn it tonight. Boy, every week, Hodge, we've seen something special on the football field. This one lives up to it, unfortunately. The Bulldogs are going to be on the downside tonight. One more snap of the football, one more take of the knee by Gailey. The final seconds will run off the clock. And again, mutual respect out on the field. Bulldog season going to come to an end at 10-4 in the state quarterfinals. Again, Argyle moving on to the state semifinals at 14-0. Two coaches will exchange handshakes and hugs. And again, some mutual respect down there on the field. We'll try to catch Clay Martin here in a minute, but we'll go ahead and take our final timeout. Wylie Bulldog football in 2022. Glad you've been with us tonight, this UIL academic broadcast. We'll take the timeout. More to come after this break. And back to Tarleton State University one final time. The Wylie Bulldogs fall tonight to the Argyle Eagles. Another hard-fought battle all the way down to the end. At the end of the night, Argyle 35, Wylie 28. So we welcome you back in one final time. Andy Penny alongside the Hodge, Ryan Holmes, Brian Hobbs down the sideline. We'll try to catch Coach Martin here in just a moment. And Hobbs, sometimes you just got to tip your cap. And, you know, there's a reason why there's a number one in front of Argyle, and they just made some plays down the stretch, especially there in that third quarter. They were down by 7, made some plays to take the lead and get on top and get out of here with the W tonight.
Yeah, and again, that's something that you see as programs do, and they found a way to get it done. So it was a hard-fought battle. These Bulldogs, again, great run, great. We'll talk about the season, but tonight Argyle found a way to make some plays. The fight at the end with the pass that gave you a chance with the onside kick. Again, it was a tough battle tonight here in Stephenville.
35-28 our final. We were tied at 14 as we went to the fourth quarter of play. Argyle able to get a 2-score lead. A first touchdown again by John Gailey, his third touchdown of the night, made it 20-14. And then another touchdown that able to get in the end zone, Landon Ferris. Argyle played with a 2-score lead from that point forward, moving forward. And Wiley would get back within 1 score 2 different times, but Argyle holds Wiley at arm's length, 35-28. Bulldogs scored 1:06 left. The onside kick attempt falls short, as do the Bulldogs. Their season will come to an end at 10-4. Argyle moving on to 14-0. Brian Hobbs is down on the field. I see him with Clay Martin. Brian, it's all yours.
Coach, not quite the way you wanted this one to end. You come up short tonight to a very talented Argyle Eagle team. What do you say to your team after such a hard-fought game and how this finished up?
Yeah, I just told them they played their guts out. You know, there's not anything I can say at this moment to make it feel any better, but fought all the way to the end, played like champions, and played their guts out, and that's the bottom line.
Coach, you're fixing to say goodbye to some very important members off this team after tonight. Speak to players like KJ, Harrison Heighton, your front offensive line. What does it mean to you as a coach to have to say goodbye to these gentlemen and know that this will be the last time they put on the Bulldog uniform?
Yeah, the part about being the last time they put on a uniform obviously is one thing, but this is a football game, and we won all those together, and we're gonna lose this one together, and just proud of those guys and everything they've done, everything they've meant to our program. All that'll come in the weeks to come.
Speak to your coaching staff. Did a phenomenal job to carry you this far this year, and with all the great preparation and all the great game plans. What do you say to you coaches as this ends?
Yeah, I think everybody did a great job. It's so much hard work, and those guys worked their tails off each and every day, and and we did a lot of good things, and they did a great job coaching all year long, and it ends like this for everybody but one team in each classification. And just proud of everybody.
Coach, congratulations on a very historic season. You finished in the top 8. Congratulations, and just we know August is right around the corner. We look forward to next year.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach.
Brian Hobbs down with the coach, Clay Martin. Gracious as always. This time tonight in defeat, 35-28, the final score. Brian, I'm going to come right back down to you and get your final thoughts on tonight in the 2022 season.
Guys, what a ride. I mean, if you looked at everything that these Bulldogs have gone through since August, the predictions, which, those are just predictions, but to come this far and finish in the top 8 in the state, the cream rises to the top. They say, it's everything. This is what the Wiley community expects year in, year out, and this is what this is what it's about, is playing all the way into January, trying to punch your ticket to a state championship. These guys right here have nothing to be ashamed of to come as far as they have. I know the future looks bright for a lot of them moving forward. And as for the next team coming up, it's August right around the corner, guys. And, congratulations for you guys in the booth for, your first. The Raider carrying us here, and it's been a wild ride, and thanks for you guys coming on board and for them giving us a new home, and looking forward to next year.
Absolutely, man. Enjoy the airwaves with you, man, and appreciate all you do for Wylie Bulldog football, my friend.
No, thank you guys.
Yes, sir. That's Brian Hobbs down on the sideline. We wrap it up here in the booth. Just a few numbers for you. Argyle finishes with 322 yards of total offense. The Bulldogs with 262 tonight through the air. KJ almost 50 pass attempts tonight for the 216 yards passing. Lay it all on the field. We've seen it every week. You can't walk away saying, crud, we didn't give it everything we had, because they did. They gave everything they had. Just fell a few points short tonight.
Yeah, again, it was a hard-fought game and a hard-fought battle tonight, and again, just taking the whole year, and Coach Martin saying, we win these together, lose together. But one of the things that we saw this year is setting some standards at the 5A level, and a great job by this group kind of setting the standard, if you will, for guys to follow, and the senior class leaving a legacy and handing the baton on to some underclassmen for the years to come. And so, again, played hard tonight, had a couple things not go their way early, but still found a way to battle and just came up short. But, again, this group has been such a fun group to watch, to follow, to get to know, to enjoy, to call. I've enjoyed calling, obviously, with Brian and you. It's been a great run. But, again, congratulations to the Bulldogs, 22-22 season. Coach Martin mentioned that there's only one team that's really excited that doesn't lose their last game. And so, unfortunately, that was ours tonight. But, again, it's been a blast watching these guys and setting the standard, setting the tone for what 5A football can be here at Wiley.
I tell you what, our first year on the broadcast, and I want to say special thanks to Trace Michaels for setting us up for success this year. And if any year is anything like the one we just experienced this year, sign me up. Just some fun stuff, and man, enjoyed it with you and Brian all year long, and looking forward to what the future has, no doubt about it. And guys, enjoyed the airwaves with you this year.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for listeners that listened, texted, watched, and all the things. And obviously, you mentioned this, those that we like to thank and that's made this year possible. And again, Trace as well. And it's been fun wearing the headset and being around these kids, giving us great broadcasts, great things to do all year. And Andy, I've enjoyed working with you, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Been fun, and we put a lot of miles on the car, and every mile was also worth it, man. It was a fun ride for you Bulldogs. Be proud of your purple and gold, your Wylie Bulldogs, and what they did in 2022. Brian Hodge, appreciate all you did for Wylie Bulldog football this year.
You bet.
As we are going to wrap things up here from Tarleton Memorial Stadium in Stephenville, the Bulldog season comes to an end tonight. The Argyle Eagles get the best of Wiley. Argyle 35, Abilene Wiley 28. The Bulldogs season comes to an end at 10-4, while the Eagles are in the state semifinals at 14-0. Plenty of people to thank. Again, you've heard many of those names that we'd like to thank. There's some guys I want to thank up here in the booth. The Wylie Bulldog UIL academic broadcast brought to you on Wylie Bulldog Productions on YouTube. It's a student broadcast by the Wylie High School audio-video production team. Mr. Justin Holland, the Wylie High School AV teacher, as well as Chris and Robin and Samuel and Timmy. Those four guys, high school seniors. I'll tell you what, they get here early. They set it all up. They bring you the broadcast where you can sit on your couch or wherever you sit and enjoy Wylie Bulldog football. Kudos to you guys. You got bright futures, and we're proud of you for what you've done for the purple and gold. Again, we want to say a special thanks to all of those who make Wylie Bulldog football possible. Again, on a UIL academic broadcast, we're not allowed to publicly do that. We invite you to go to WylieBulldogAthletics.com or our social media pages on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, Wylie Bulldog Athletics, so you can see who we're talking about there. Special thanks to Brian Hobbs and Ryan Holmes, and just enjoyed it. Special thanks to Tim Farah taking the stats for us all season long as well. Our final thanks, it always goes out to you, the great listener, the great viewer of Wylie Bulldog football, the great support that we have of the kids of Wylie High School and all of those associated with Wylie ISD. Thanks for what you do for the purple and the gold. We sign off one final time here in 2022. The Bulldogs season comes to an end in the regional final with a final record of 10-4. Your final score from Tarleton Memorial Stadium in Stephenville, it's Argyle 35, Wylie 28. One final thanks. My apologies, Dustin Tatro, the Raider 1017, our radio home, and 1017, theraider.com. My apologies, Dustin, that's on me, but hey, we couldn't do it without you, and we're grateful for you.
Andy,
back there.
Don't run off just yet. I know you're wanting to get down on the field, but I want to say on behalf of all of us here at 1017, the Raider and West Texas Communications, this first season with you guys has been nothing short of exciting. These young men and women that are on the field and up in the
the booth show that there's a professional world of these young people coming up. Some seniors going on to do some great things, and I think a very exciting season next year. Some juniors coming up, thinking of guys like Malachi, Colin, Drew Penny, and even a sophomore, Braden Regula, who we know very much is a huge baseball fan, and I think we got some Wylie baseball coming up not too far from now as well.
That is correct. There's more sports to come. That is correct. So, well, Dustin,
we are very excited to have been a part this year, and definitely are hoping for more next year. Andy, Ryan, Holland, and Brian, plus all of the guys behind you, it's been an absolute pleasure this season from all of us here at the radio station.
Well, that's a two-way street, Dustin. Appreciate all your production work and all you do on Friday nights for us for Wylie Bulldog football. Again, our final sign-off tonight from Tarleton Memorial Stadium in Stephenville. Our final score, Argyle 35, Abilene Wylie 28. For all of those involved, for the Hodge, Ryan Holmes, for Brian Hobbs on the sideline, I'm Andy Penny. Until next time, take care. God bless. So long, everybody.